Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Sigor, your dungeon master for the evening, and we are joined by Elgin, Stab, Doya, and Hayes. Hello, guys. How you doing?
It's
Hey,
a
what's up,
Christmas miracle.
It is.
Oh, wait, why is it a Christmas miracle? Because we're all here? I'm going to assume it's because we're all
We're all
here.
here.
We are the every other week D&D crew, it feels like, for a multitude of reasons. But here we are. We're here, and we're ready to play. I wanna go right into it though. I know Hayes, you weren't here last week, so we got a little bit of you'll catch up really quick. You didn't miss too much. Just you guys being heroic. You rescued somebody. I'm gonna let one of y'all tell us about it though. Who wants to recap on that?
I thought you were about to ask me to do the recap because I wasn't here.
That would be funny, and you know what? I kind of want to do that now, but no. We'll get a real one. We'll get a real recap. Who wants to take care of it? Or I can do it as always if you want.
We're going to see if Elgin wants it.
You are welcome to it, my friend.
Do it, Doya.
Very well, then. All right, so we finally decided we were going to leave out from the camp. We talked to Mahadi for a few minutes before we did. Like,
What's the camp called?
why? The traveling. No. Something Emporium.
I know.
Wandering.
Yeah.
You got it.
Ooh, I knew that one.
Well, why didn't you start this? So we left the Wandering Emporium. Ming decided to drive for us again.
Oh, wait,
he's
who?
great at it.
Who was that?
Sorry.
Some
Pooh,
Chinese dude.
Stab Poulier drove for us.
There. The Poulier.
Poulier. He's great at driving, so we're running along on this open plain, headed towards this pit of doom and whatever that was out there. Then we got ambushed by 3 motorcycle dudes, and due to Stab's epic driving skill and a little bit of combat prowess from the rest of us, we were able to take out all 3 motorcycles and capture one with barely any damage taken by the team. So we have a motorcycle that our paladin's riding. We've got our car, and we headed onto the pit. Second we get there, we see a crane. We're just dunking this.
What pit?
The pit filled with acid stuff.
It's a pit of something.
Armpit.
What was it? Pit of
Yagalula.
Raccoon.
pit of God. What Shumar?
Shumai.
Shum? It's a pit of Shumrath.
Shummaloth?
The pit of Shumrath. That's where you are. Doya, all right?
I was close.
Okay, go continue.
All right, so we make it to the pit of Shumrath, and when we pull up, we see this crane, and it's just dunking this Protoss guy. At least that's what he sounds like.
Fair enough.
And we hop out, and we're like, "Hey, what's up with you?" And he's like, "I tried to steal soul coins from a pit fiend, so I got punished." And so we're all like, "Well, that sounds horrible. Maybe we can figure out how to stop this crane." And he gets dunked again. And then we're like, "Okay." Stab decides to put a crowbar into it to stop it from going up and down. Apparently that did something. It starts sounding like it's going to break. So I flew Stab over to the cage. Stab pick the lock on the cage. The dude grabs me, and with Alulu's help, I managed to get everybody back to shore barely. I wasn't going to drop you, Stab. If it looked like it was going to be you or the Protoss dude, it's going to be you. Get everybody back to shore, and the dude's like, "Hey, I can help you guys. I can teach you things. I can teach you how to make a homunculus." And so we're like, "Oh, sure, that sounds great." And Stab took the shackles off of us, off of him, and that's where we left off.
Okay, good recap, Doya. Have that inspiration and take advantage of it, all right?
I will always
I just
forget to.
would like to say I appreciate holding feet to the fire on recaps.
Oh, with the what's called what?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
getting proper
I like
names moving forward. I'm gonna help out. It's okay. We're gonna get the recaps together from now on.
You should have saw the chase, JD. It was like one of those things where I slowed my
JD.
car down gradually. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hayes. And then
Hayes,
the dungeon master was all like, you sure you're going to do that? Okay. It was, oh, shit, wrong answer. One of those kind of things.
that.
All right, I think it's time.
I'm gonna go investigate that.
I think it's time to go ahead and hop over to the main screen then here. So I'm going to take us to the main game. This is right where you guys left off. So you guys are in the pit. Well, you're not in the pit of Shumrath. You're kind of around it. There's a crane that used to have a cage attached to it that now has no crane or no cage at all. You're kind of huddled around this character you rescued, who identified himself as Bazit to you. He did indeed beg for your help, and you offered. You even took his little shackles off. You helped the guy out big time, and so he's here to help you out too and offer you something in return, as he said. All that being said, I think it's time for you guys to take control. So, Bazit stands in front of you. Looks like he's still catching his breath. He looks a bit wounded. His clothes are all just very... It's hard to tell he's even wearing clothes with how ripped up and how torn and melted the stuff is from being dumped in this goo river for so long, or however long that may be. But he stands in front of you, waiting to see what you're going to say.
I need somebody else to kind of start this.
I got this
been
one.
here.
I got this one, guys.
Oh.
Stab
Okay,
turns
never mind.
to Alien Man, like, man, I know we just got you out of the slime pit, man, but humunculus? What is that? And how do I make one?
Homunculus is a tool you can use, like a scout. The magic takes something of value, however, but if you all desire, I can assist in creating one for each of you.
Oh, would that be a now thing, or do you want to rest up a bit or take a shower? What do you want to do, man?
The sooner we do it, the better. I'd like to be on my way.
All right, let's go. Let's go. You guys ready? Look around.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, absolutely.
You get a bird flap his wings up like he doesn't know what's going on.
Can we make
yeah.
the homunculi look how we choose?
Hayes, I think he said humunculuses. So
Homunculus.
says,
That
yes.
is indeed
The
homunculi.
extra S. The extra
Okay.
S was the... Oh, it is the homunculi.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'll just shoot a glance over at Stab.
Doya, real quick, you do have control of that eagle token currently, right? That is yours? Okay, excellent. Just making sure. Good stuff. So, he looks over to you, Hayes, and then to you, Stab. And I should have reiterated this for those who don't know. This figure is talking in your minds. He has no mouth, so he's not speaking to you at all. It's all in your heads. And I'm assuming you guys are responding out loud to him, which... because you thought, normal conversation and whatnot. Unless otherwise, let me know. You can respond in your mind if you choose to be more secretive about it. But he looks around at all of you expectingly and says, "It can be customized to an extent. It is made with something on your person. Something you cherish, perhaps."
Does Stab have something he cherishes?
There better be at least one thing he cherishes. Out of character.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Understand that whatever you offer will become sentient.
Okay, so if I gave you my shoe, it'll just be a talking shoe? I don't know about this.
He just looks to you and nods, Stab.
Ah, man, the talking shoe's gonna help. That'd be kind of cool, though.
Elgin
Whoa.
will ask the question, so let's say the thing that becomes sentient, would it override its original purpose?
It would be a command you would have to give it. Say, for instance, your shield. And he just motions to your large shield you have on your arm and says, were you to offer it, it would be a shield when you wish, or it would have arms, legs, and wings when you wish.
Oh, that makes more sense.
How close are we to our vehicle right now?
I don't think you guys parked that far away. I wish I had a bigger map. But
Yeah, we stayed. We
say
pulled
what?
up pretty close.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close. I'd say your car is right about there, so not far, just a bit off the map, maybe even a little deeper.
Okay, then when they're talking, I'm gonna jog over towards the vehicle and then I want to look for something.
Sure. Hey, everyone sees Hayes kind of just turn and start just light jogging to the back to you guys' car.
Where's
Looks
he
like
going?
he's digging for something.
Anyways, I think I have something in mind. I want to turn, and I'm going to get the bracelet off my arm and just dangle it and be like, will this turn into something? What will this turn into?
Well, that would be your homunculus.
What will it look like?
He looks down at the bracer and then back up at you and says, rather small. It'll look like your bracelet, except extend arms and legs and gain the ability to fly and communicate telepathically.
I want to see this shit happen. You do what you can. So I'm just gonna hand it over to him.
He sits on the ground with his legs crossed and just motions for you to set it in front of him. And he then
All right.
looks around at the rest of you, and you hear in your minds, I only have enough magic to do this in one fell swoop. If anyone else wishes a homunculus, now's the time.
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna hand over my holy symbol.
Wait! I'm looking for my homunculus.
I'm gonna talk to Lulu. Lulu, you got anything you want to throw in there? You kind of cool.
No thanks, I'm good.
No?
I'm carefully searching around the vehicle. I know we did a lot of repairs on the vehicle, especially when we were out in the wastelands. And I am looking for a tool, a specific tool.
The crowbar's mine. All right, so Stab is just gonna look over at Hayes, be like, "Don't mind him. He just, he's just grabbing his like perfect thing over there." Hayes, you coming?
Yes, I'm and I'm gonna ask DM here. I assume we have like tools and things on the vehicle, correct?
You do. Stab had to
Repair it
use a
with?
set to fix up the car before a little bit.
Okay, I grab a wrench.
All right, you grab a wrench from your tool set. There's a wrench in there. There was I think there is a crowbar because Stab used his own crowbar to winch the
Yeah,
crane
there's a
earlier.
crowbar.
So yeah, you grab a wrench out.
And I'll run back up, or I won't run. I'll kind of like power walk back up with it. And I'll say, this wrench perhaps saved our lives. It's very, very special.
Cool.
Bazit looks at the wrench and just gives you a light nod as he's sitting down in front of you and just motions in front of himself next to the bracelet.
Is it sitting on the ground? Bracelet sitting on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I go
just-
and I place the wrench next to the bracelet.
Stab isn't gonna think too much of it. He's just be like, "Oh yeah. It's better that one of us keeps the friendship bracelet. I don't want that turning to a fuck either."
Bazit then looks towards you. I forget, Elton, did you set something down already? I think you did, didn't you?
Yes,
Your holy symbol.
my holy symbol of helm.
Okay. He then looks to the giant eagle to his side and just kind of stares for a few seconds. What do you do, Doya?
Since he's apparently been talking into my mind, I'm going to attempt a response. I don't know if it's going to work. Just say, I'm good, but I will watch.
So when you go to say I'm good, we'll watch, it comes out as and he sort of just tilts his head at you and then just says, very well. Oh, wait, whoops. Very well. There we go. Are these the items you wish to use? You have one opportunity to change your minds.
Hold on, I don't think Doy can't speak. I might just Doy. Are you sure? And then what does Doya say?
Doya flaps his wings at you.
Okay, I think he wants one. I'm gonna try to take one of his feathers and see if we could change one of those to a thing. So I'm gonna reach for his feather.
Doya, how do you grab? Looks like he's about to grab one of your feathers. How do you respond?
I'll take a step back.
Oh, he's shy. I guess he doesn't want one. My bad. I thought I knew him. You think you know a guy, you know? Whatever. All right, I guess we're good.
Bazit nods and then lowers his head and places both of his hands on your possessions and pushes them close. Your holy symbol, your bracelet, and a wrench. You see him go into almost a meditative stance. All is quiet. About 5 seconds pass. And then 10 seconds pass. You then see him start to channel a spell, and he casts Dimension Door and vanishes in front of you. Your items vanish along with him.
No!
That dude just steal our shit. That's okay. I didn't really care about the bracelet. Oh no, I didn't. No.
What's everyone's
Yes, I
passive
did.
perceptions? Anyone have 15 or higher?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Doya, you could see on the other end of the chasm Bazit reappear. He's looking your direction, and then he turns around and just starts walking away.
Where did you say he appeared? Is he on like our map?
He'll be a little bit off the map to the north, on the northern side of the chasm.
I carried him one time. I'm going to start flying north.
You gonna go fly after him?
Yeah.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
How?
Do we notice? Like,
Yeah.
Did you have a passive perception of 15 or higher?
Fuck no.
Can I notice Doya take off or no?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
definitely
I would've-
notice Doya take off and start flying north.
I will start heading towards the vehicle because I would have seen it too.
Oh shit, we have to cross this bitch. I don't know if Stab can't fly. Oh shit.
I'm gonna immediately start walking towards the car, and I'm gonna tell Stab and Hayes to hurry up and get the hell in.
Let's jump this shit with the General Lee, dude. Let's go.
All right.
As
I
you're
mean-
walking towards that car, two things happen. The first thing that
Mhm.
happens is Doya. You're halfway over the Goo River, flying towards Bazit, who has his back towards towards you. As you get closer, in an instant, he vanishes. You don't see him at all now.
Can I do a perception check to look for him?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception check. Elgin, as you're going to the car, hastily to hopefully hop in, you hear another voice in your head. Bell trapped me here. I will have my revenge.
Only he hears it.
All y'all hear it. I'm sorry. All four of you.
Excuse me.
What'd you need to steal my bracelet for, dude?
Yeah, with that wrench, we need the wrench.
Doya, you got a 25. That's pretty good. You don't see anyone on the other side of that chasm.
I'm just gonna start doing lazy eights for a second over the canyon, trying to look for him like a eagle searching for prey.
Do you understand how useful a sentient wrench would be for repairing our vehicle? I wouldn't have to hand anyone anything. You just tell it. Go tighten that bolt.
I don't know, man. But does it poop?
So what if it does?
I just want to see
Then
what it
we
looks
have
like.
extra nuts and bolts around.
That's what you think poop looks like, you dummy?
If a wrench poops it, then maybe. I don't know. Have you ever seen a wrench take a shit?
Yeah. It just poops out smaller wrenches.
Then we have extra wrenches.
I don't know, man. I'm just kidding. I never seen it. I'm sorry, best friend.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see that wrench take a shit, but now I'll never get the chance.
All right, Doya, is he
Bell
gone?
trapped
I
me
don't know,
here.
man.
I'll have my revenge.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Does he just like hiding and yelling at us about revenge?
I don't think this is the same voice.
Ah,
Who are you?
How are you trying to communicate right now, Elgin?
I'm speaking out loud.
You get no response.
All right.
so
I'll
that
try
voice is
thinking.
a different guy.
Yeah, this is somebody else. I try to. I'm not a telepathic person, but I'll try and think my response and see if that gets a reaction.
Okay, so what words do you form in your mind?
Who are you?
Outsiders. Outsiders at last.
Do we all hear that?
All of you hear that.
Oh, great. He's just.
Maybe this
He's
guy
going
can make
on
us homunculi.
A few seconds go by, and you hear, Bell trapped me here. I'll have my revenge.
You
I just-
keep saying that. Keep
Outsiders.
saying you'll have your
Outsiders,
revenge.
you're here at last. I'm Shumrath. You must free some corruption. I'm being corrupted.
Oh, dude, the pit's named after you.
Yeah, I was about to say that's. I feel like we've been played once already. I don't feel keen on being played again.
As long as he doesn't start monologuing, I guess we can just move on. I'm quite disappointed in myself. I've dealt with so many shady individuals from port to port. And this
That's all right.
mouthless idiot got the best of me.
At least you get to keep your bracelet, man. I'm over here braceletless.
I just hold my bracelet up and say, we'll forge another.
Bell trapped me
Okay.
here. I'll have my revenge.
Yes, yes, yes. You'll have your revenge. What do you want us to do?
Wait, outsiders, at last, outsiders. You must free me. I'm being corrupted. I am the river before you.
Oh, that's you?
I think he's broken.
How do
Oh.
we? Well, he's not gonna answer us. Where's Doya? He's good with stuff like this. This is his area of expertise.
I
Was
can't-
Bird Doya right
Oh.
now.
Bell has trapped me here. I'll have my revenge.
He's definitely broken. Yes.
He's something, all right. Looking around, you said earlier when we were here the previous session, there was all this I won't say excavation equipment, but there was all this stuff laying around. It was clearly equipment for something. Do I notice anything that looks like it would be used to do anything with the pit other than that crane thing?
If you're looking for machinery, the only machinery you see around is a damaged old crane now to your side.
Okay. And we see that, and it's very, now I'm not trying to metagame here, but using the map as as representation, clearly there's red liquid flowing into the pit.
There is.
Would I have reason to believe that this may be connected to that?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe.
Okay, there we go. So now.
While you're
we
thinking
have-
of that,
Yes, go ahead.
while you're thinking about that, Doyle would like to ask with his mind, what were you?
An outsider at last. I am Shumrath, a mighty pit fiend, damned here by Bell. I'm
Cool.
being corrupted. though. You must stop it.
How can a pit fiend be corrupted? Are they not inherently corrupt? Does he mean he's being turned good? What does
Oh.
that mean?
Is Hayes looking at the? Is Elgin looking at the little red goo over here?
Outsider, are you still? Bell trapped me here. I'll have my revenge.
Okay.
Okay,
Stab is-
so. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Stabs is just gonna think. You're looking here, aren't you, Elgin?
Yes, that is where I was looking.
Let me look it over there.
I have an idea. I want to try something.
You a fast motherfucker.
Oh, I mean, it just seemed easier to just move straight
Yeah.
to the point.
Move out of the
Yeah.
way, stab.
All right. So I have a question. If, well, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. Shit. I would.
What are
not
we
be
looking at here, or Jimbo?
Well, I was thinking.
Don't touch it.
Oh no, not at all. What I was thinking was if we could somehow purify the water from here that's going down into there. That's what I was curious about.
Is this water?
It's about, keep in mind, I know it's hard to tell on the map, but it's about a 30-foot drop down into that red liquid.
Oh no. I wasn't thinking about dropping. Just it was more just I was trying to measure out what would constitute a 5-foot radius, which would probably be like those four. Well, you can't really see it, but like the 4 squares that are connected to that. I guess would that be? I guess that would be it.
Yeah, it's not that wide. It's just deep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that said, what I'm thinking is Doya. Or actually no, I don't need you for this. I can do this.
Woo!
I want to make an attempt. I want to make an attempt at something.
Hmm?
Looking, you're the DM, so you would be able to tell me whether or not this is even possible. I'm thinking of trying to I have the ability to purify food and drink.
Right.
Which, yes, would be water. Water is drinkable.
It is.
So what I'm thinking is, what if I were to somehow purify part of this water? I just want to see if it's possible.
You can certainly try.
I know it's gonna just keep flowing, but I just want to test it out first to see if it's even worth the trouble to go through the other steps.
Okay.
So yeah. Cast and normal. Yeah, there you go, or whatever. I don't know why it's asking me to like roll. It's not like you can, not like it changes anything. But yeah. So let's just see what happens.
Sure.
Does anything change in that immediate, like in this little, like, well, not there, but yeah, right in that area right over there or whatever.
So to be able to reach that, you'll have to scale down a bit. Because about right there is where it just drops down into the Goo River, but it's about already 30 feet under you where you're standing.
Okay, so that's a lot of range. What about over here?
Same deal. It's like something just
Same deal?
reached down
Okay.
and scarred whatever this is to create this path.
Okay.
So you're saying this river is, what, like 10, 15 feet below the ground around it?
The ground around it, it's just a drop off of about 30 feet.
I meant
Okay,
this-
okay, I see what
this
you mean. I
ground.
see what you mean. Yeah, he's talking about this part right here.
Oh, that's part of the scale down. It's not like a direct drop, I guess, in all these spots. It's like a kind of slope that goes down maybe about 10 feet or so, 10, 15 feet.
So what if I got about right here?
I would have to make you make a check to start climbing down safely if you want.
Ooh. Well, you know what? There's no time like the present.
Can I fly close to him and maybe be on standby to try to grab him if he drops?
You can. Right now you're sitting on a crane, though.
Yeah, it was nice and comfortable.
Does this crane look functional at all?
Not anymore.
Nah,
it looks
it's
like
not-
maybe at
we,
one
we
point.
broke it.
The gears are very mangled on the inside right now.
Oh, wonderful.
All right,
Take
Elgin,
that back
if
since
you
I
want to
didn't
start
actually cast
climbing,
it.
go ahead and
Yeah, I'll
make
climb. What do you want me to roll?
athletics. But you
Ooh,
should be all right at. It won't
yeah,
be too hard.
Yeah. I do okay with athletics. I got a 16.
Okay, that's good enough to climb down that 15-foot slight slope. It's just a straight drop from there, which you could continue climbing if you wanted, but it'll be a little more difficult and involve one more check.
How many more feet am I away from the water itself?
5 more feet.
Oh, well, this got a range of 10 feet, so I'm good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you then. I thought you meant to cast your spell of 10 feet. You'll be 10 feet away when you go 5 more feet.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, this one will be just a bit more difficult. Gus, let's go ahead and have another athletics check as you
I'm going
kick
to,
into the
as I
mountain.
see him precariously marching down, I will cast Mage Hand, and even though it's just 10 pounds of lifting force, I want to take it and kind of grab onto the back of his kind of collar, cape, or whatever he's got going on back there, and just literally just try and make sure he stays stable.
Okay, I'll make the challenge rating just a hair easier for that, because you're helping him get down a bit.
I will take that.
Stab follows suit as well. That's
Ooh, I
cool.
rolled a 15.
So you dig your toes into this cliffside as much as you can, as you have this mage hand slight lifting you just a hair on the back, and you have Doya nearby just in case, but you managed to get 5 feet closer and are now 10 feet above this river.
Okay. Then let's do the thing. So I'm gonna cast for realsies this time. And yeah. What happens now that I've cast the spell?
You lower
in
your
this
hand
area?
towards this river, very delicately hanging on the edge of this cliffside, and cast Purify Food and Drink. You see just a fast shimmer in the river, but it doesn't seem to change anything at all.
Okay. That is what I was afraid of. Well, I don't know how we're going to fix whatever this is. But I wonder. DM, could you do me a flavor?
What's up?
Could we see the world map?
Absolutely. Let me take you to the Avernus overworld.
I want to see, because this is, if I'm not mistaken, where we're at. We're at the Pit of Shumrath, correct?
You guys are. That's really hard to ping on the map, but I'll say you're in right around the M's of Pit of Shumrath.
Okay, gotcha. So this whatever this is, wherever this is flowing from, because okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I was initially thinking. I was initially thinking we were here. Good God.
Far away,
That is
far,
huge.
far away.
Yeah, that is very far away. I was thinking we were there because of the way the red was flowing into the green, but now that changes what I want to do. So I'm trying to figure out if maybe you can guide me on this one just a smidge. So I'm gonna climb back up first. But when I do, would it be possible to trace this flow of liquid to its source that is not another body of like actual water?
If you not another body of water?
Yeah, like this isn't like a body of this little stream or whatever it is. It's not coming from like
He'd like to find the random weird
Yeah.
source that this seems to be
Yeah.
coming from that's not the main river Styx.
yeah.
Are you sure it's not from the main river Styx?
Main River dicks.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, just based on how the way the map is laid out.
Now, you have to
You say
keep
'cause
in
we're,
mind,
like-
this is the
Mhm.
map written by a madman. So its accuracy
yeah,
may
that's
not be 100%.
That
Wow,
is fair.
It's
My,
been
uh,
close enough so far.
While my compatriots decide whether or not they want to find the source of the Nile, can we jump back to the other map? I think I might have an idea.
Sure.
Make a bubble
this-
around it, Toya.
Is this a rock?
That is a huge rock.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
All
You can
right,
push it.
that's
Yeah.
my plan. How heavy does it look?
Extremely heavy.
I'd like to try to start lifting or sliding the rock in eagle form.
Sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check. And we'll have you just shoving on this thing. See if you can get it to budge. Not a centimeter. Doesn't move at all.
Toya, you thought you could lift this boulder by yourself, you big dummy?
How about this? Do I need to roll anything to climb back up?
No, you can climb back up.
Okay. How about we make a concerted, like a concerted effort? What if we were to all push at once?
Lulu,
Hey, guys.
what's the over-under on turning into a war mammoth of some kind?
I don't know how to do that.
Did that cut out for you guys?
You cut it in and out quite heavily there.
Oh, what about now?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
good.
Say it with your trunk.
I was saying I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so it's a no.
That's okay. We could get Lulu to help now as she is, and it might be enough.
What are we trying to do?
Let's push this boulder over like Birddoy is trying to do. Clog this river.
I thought, didn't we buy something that can do that?
You are correct. Actually, we have shadow sticks. Maybe that could help.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that did.
I believe you have shatter sticks. I don't.
Ah.
I have
Oh,
one.
that is correct. Well, I have one shadow stick.
I'm gonna see them like digging, like pulling these shatter sticks out of their pockets, and I'm just gonna take a couple steps back.
Oh yeah, Doy, what this thing do again? I'm just gonna swing it again, like swing it around kind of recklessly.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't talk.
Oh,
You're
shit.
a bird.
Sal, thank you for the subs.
Whoa!
Oh crap, man! Thanks.
He
Sal.
says, "Give me inspiration."
You have inspiration.
Just how
Use
it's
it,
great.
you have it till the evening, okay? Use it wisely.
Sal, thank you. Brother.
You better do what Sal says.
Yeah. So I want to use the shatter stick, and I want to play like looking at the rock. Is there a place anywhere on it that looks like is this just like wedged into the ground, or does this actually look like a boulder that's just kind of laying off to the side?
It looks like it might be slightly attached to the earth in various spots.
Mhm.
It definitely is a boulder, but it looks like either it's been here for so long it's become part of the ground or something along
Mhm.
those lines.
I'm-
Yeah, oh yeah. If you're looking at this one, yeah.
Yeah, I just what I want to do is I want to take the shatter stick and I want to try and find a place that looks like it, like where I could get the maximum effect of whatever I guess because it's gonna make like it's not like an explosion, but it's gonna make like a quake, right? Or at least that's the way I kind of understand it. Yeah, it's like a shake. It says a shake emits a seismic vibration. So like I want to put it somewhere where it could get like the maximum amount of shakeage to maybe wiggle this thing free.
It's a 20-foot radius centered on itself for 1 minute, and it shakes the
1 minute?
ground hard, like earthquake style, within that radius.
Then we're fucking doing it.
Aim for the thinnest part.
Okay, wait, well here. Let's...
If you look back, I'm just in the distance, pointing like over my head, like it's over there.
okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put this thing in the ground, and my aim is to make that boulder fall off and cover this up. Whether it's maybe this way would do the most good, I don't know.
I take another step back.
I'd like
Which
to
one would
retire
work?
to the crane.
How many are you going to use?
He only has one on him, and I think everyone else has one.
I have just the one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Do you
use
think
one.
that's strong enough? You think I should throw mine down too?
Don't we have another usage for these?
Man, I don't remember. I was kind of.
I
It's been a long
vaguely
day.
remember us needing these for another purpose.
It was
All right, my
literally
dude.
years ago.
Yeah.
That's fair. Anyway, I'm putting mine down.
All right, buddy.
Ah.
You set that thing off, and we'll go running.
All right.
So the
Well, all right. I
moment
do
you-
it. Do I need to?
the moment you embed it, it's going
did
to
it? All right.
activate. So you doing it?
I'm doing. I'm like as soon as I set it down, I'm taking off.
All right, Lulu, let's go.
Okay. So you jam it into those rocks and immediately start booking away. About 5 seconds go by. You see it glow, and the top of it kind of detach and lift a bit, and then slam into itself, and the ground shakes, even near you, with a loud. It looks like the rock, a little bit of debris from it started falling off, but it hasn't moved yet. As it lifts again, and the rock shakes more. On about the fourth slam of this shatter stick, the rock gets just loose enough to where you see it start to tilt a little more and a little more until you see it fall into the chasm. And not seconds later, hear a loud splash. A bit of red pops up over the edge of the cliffside you're facing, indicating that likely your rock reached its destination.
Hey!
Hey. Okay.
Editing
I'm gonna
magic.
I'm assuming that it's done doing what it's doing.
As soon as the rock fell, the shatter stick fell with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna run up
And then
to where the
gonna-
rock was, and I'm just gonna look over just to kind of see, what kind of immediate effects. Do I know? Like, clearly the rock is in the water, but like, do I get the impression that it's actually cutting off whatever is tainting the pit of Shumrath?
It looks like it's definitely jamming up the river, but not all the way. Looks like there's still a little bit seeping around it.
Okay.
Definitely less
The
though.
flow. Once the flow gets to the point that it's lower in the pit area, I'll ask again. What are you?
Give me just a second.
Voice number 39.
Bell has trapped me here. I will have my revenge. Is there an outlander here? I hear you. Speak to me.
What's up?
Do you think that?
Are you becoming
Stab?
more yourself?
Yeah, I was saying that. Stab says, "What's up?"
I am not all here. My memory is fading. I can't maintain for long. The corruption. You have to move the corruption.
We're trying, man. Got a little trickle coming out though. Still.
Trickle.
Can you tell us
What is this?
about the other?
Trickle.
Hmm.
How much of this boulder is down? Does it? I guess looking at this and just taking my measure of the area, how much more does it look like needs to be down there in order to like basically dam this thing up?
Make a perception check, Hayes. Let's have you take a look around and see if maybe if you can judge that.
Can I have advantage since it's water? And I'm a
You know,
boatsman.
what?
Boatsman.
No, you can't have advantage because it's not absolutely water, but you can have advantage because we'll say you're already working with part of the solution. It feels like.
Get him.
Okay, so you look around and it seems like you got a big chunk in the way, but as you look at the other side, you can see another boulder along this cliff wall. And you think if you did something similar with those sticks on that other side, it would be enough to dam up this whole little cubby.
Oh, all right. And I just kind of walk over to the edge, and I look over at Stab. Stab, do you have your shatter stick?
Yes, I do.
May I borrow it?
Yeah, here you go, best buddy.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
hand it over to him.
And as soon as I have it in my hand, I'll kind of look at it, investigate it, and then out of my own hand, I'll conjure another mage hand, and I'll pick this up and I will carry it across
Oops.
the river here. And I'll look over to Stab and Elgin and say, you may want to step back from the riverbank.
Already on it. Lulu, let's go.
And once everybody's kind of clear, I will use my mage hand and jam it into the earth on the backside of that rock. And as soon as I feel the shatter stick hit the earth, I will release my mage hand and take steps back.
Okay, you shove that shatter stick right into the base of this huge boulder and just pull back. And just a few seconds later, you don't really see it too well with where you showed it, but you hear the slam again as the ground shakes, and a few rocks immediately start falling in to this little chasm here. It starts to lift again and slams one more time, and on that last slam, you see your shatter stick and a whole wall of rock fall down into this little cubby. It looks sufficiently damned now.
Oh, damn.
Also, while that was
Damn,
happening,
bro.
Dewey, I'm assuming you were watching as well?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do I need a perception roll?
No, you don't, because you were paying attention to the boulder stuff, which I think everyone else was, because no one told me otherwise, because you don't notice a flock descending upon you of some creatures. They actually look quite familiar when they get up close enough.
Chickens!
No, they're not chickens. They're something y'all fought quite a bit, but I'm going to have y'all go ahead and roll some initiative.
Question. You said the flock isn't like they were flying?
They were flying.
Air-to-air combat.
Let's go.
Oh shit, I rolled twice by accident, man.
That's fine. What'd you roll? What was your first roll?
It was like a 9.
A 9? I got you, buddy. Hold on.
Man, look at us being fast.
That was.
Not
Too
me.
fast, too furious.
Too fast.
I'm like second to last.
By the way, I would like to just mention, while the DM is setting up here, that I did manage to force myself to sit through whatever that newest Fast Saga, Fast whatever movie.
Oh, Fast 9?
Fast 9. That was it.
Where they Tarzaned across a chasm.
Look, I'm not going to lie. It was one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen, but damn if I did not have a good time during it.
Oh no, you check your brain at the door when you watch a Fast movie. You gotta be like, nah, bro, this is dumb fun.
It was a real good dumb time.
Like, you're gonna lose brain cells watching it, but I mean, you will have a good time.
Yes.
Doya, you are up first on the thing. I don't know why Eagle's there too, but we'll sleep them both up for fun. All of these spined devils are swooping in for what they think is an easy meal, but they're probably about to be surprised. How do you react?
They're wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and, thinking about the fact that Hayes is our softest guy, start working from his
Soft?
side in.
Called your body soft, man.
And I'm going to go ahead and
Say
bring
it to my
up
face.
combat spells. I can't. Eagle.
Say that's right.
I'm going to do a multi-attack.
All right. Both of those, as you go in for the beak, you're not used to your new huge sides yet, as this one just jukes around your beak and right around your talons, closing in on you.
Doyle will hold his position.
All right. That'll take us to our first spined devil. Which one was it? It was this one. This one is swooping in, and it's swooping right in on you, Stab, as it moves in close.
Oh!
And these are actually... What's he going to do? He is going to multi-attack you as well. And these are actually wielding weapons you haven't seen before. Because first he comes in with a regular bite.
Why would he bite me if he had weapons?
Because he has
He's hungry.
multi-attack, and he chooses to bite and then stab you with his fork.
He's getting that pound of flesh.
But I don't think a 15 hits you, does it?
No.
Okay. He comes in to bite you, and you just take a quick step back and then duck under his fork stab, evading both of his strikes. Very good. Elgin,
Yes.
you're up, buddy.
My number is greater.
Oh, yeah.
I
Get Lulu in there.
will. Oh, wait.
There we go.
Here, let me. Because all my windows got thrown around. There we go. I'm actually going to run up and get to
Then
the
gun
side
up.
of the one that is on stab. And immediately start going to town on this guy with the Heavens Fall Mace. And I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for both of my attacks. Does a 14 hit?
A 14. Yes, it does. It does hit.
It hits. Oh, even better. So we're roll damage here. He's gonna be taking 2. Well, it's a fiend. I
It is
imagine.
it is a fiend.
So he's taking 12 damage.
That's what the heavens fall, right? Is that undead or fiends, or is it both?
It's let's see here. Let's see. Oh, actually no. Yeah, fiend or undead.
Okay, cool. So you immediately just run up next to Stab and slam this spine devil right in his wings. He takes some good damage from that.
And welcome to the jam.
And seeing him, I'm thirsting him now. I'm thirsting him. I'm like, no, I gotta finish him. So I'm going for my second attack, which is a 22,
That
which
absolutely
I assume
hits.
finds purchase.
You a happy boy.
Roll you again.
I'm not hitting quite as hard. I'm rolling 8 damage total.
All right,
That's all right, man.
you come back around your mace and you kind of uppercut him right in the chest. He looks damn wounded, but he's still flapping his wings just barely.
That's okay, because I'm not done yet.
What?
I'm going to use my bonus action, cast Branding Smite. And oh wow, I got the low roll.
That
I got
four?
hoed. That's a 4. It'll be 4 additional damage.
He is as low as you can be. he's coughing up black bile and blood, and one of his wings are broken. He's still just barely hanging on.
Okay, that is it. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to Hayes.
I'll already be lighting my eyes up with electricity and just shaking my head. I don't have time for this. We already have to find a new wrench, and I have to make a new bracelet. I don't have time. And I will kind of motion with my hands, and I will cast at 4th level Storm Sphere directly on these folks. Boom.
Oh, it's gonna hit
and
a lot of things.
as I cast it, I will augment it with Careful Spell, which will allow Doya to automatically succeed his saving throw here if he's affected by it. I don't know how high up in the air he is.
Close enough
he's
to
high enough
get
to
into
engage
melee.
in melee combat with him.
Okay, so he will be unaffected by this. But in casting this, a bolt of lightning will streak out from my body. And let me link it here. And we'll leap over toward this poor, bloodied.
Heart of Storm?
Yep.
Oh.
This motherfucker took out the whole
lightning-
fucking battle.
I haven't played in 3 weeks. Let me play.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And it's gonna arc out and zap this guy here for 10 lightning damage.
Okay, and that's just automatic, no saves, no nothing?
That's correct.
All right, yeah, he's zapped. He was already kind of not here, but now he's really not here.
And let me cast my spell here.
Let's say that's cool and all, but I want to see the big show.
Okay, so in that sphere, can I cast the thing? Okay, there we go. Wait,
Which
no,
one is it?
I did it twice. It's this first one. So 20-foot radius sphere, whirling air springs into existence, centered on that point. The sphere remains for the spell's duration. Each creature in that sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Oh, a strength save. So that's weird. All right, I'm rolling some 1, 2, 3, 5 rolls coming up. Starting with the one in front of Doya. There's 1.
Ooh.
I guess I can use it all from the same one.
It's a strong boy. Fail.
3,
Fail.
4,
Fail.
and
Fail.
5.
Fail.
1 success, and the other 4, all away from Doya, are getting it.
Okay. Unfortunately, they will only take. I'll use the second roll as my my damage roll there, since I rolled it twice. They will only take 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so they all take 4, even the one that succeeded.
So the one that succeeded takes none.
Okay, and the rest take 4.
Yes.
Gotcha. So that puts him there, puts him there, and him there, and him there. Is these I don't even know about the rock part. These rocks, before this lightning even happens, just smashes into them and damages a bit, knocking them off balance.
And then I will cause the lightning bolt to erupt out of the middle of it and strike that gentleman right there for 13 lightning damage.
Oh, that is more than enough. After they get hit by these rocks, a lightning bolt just strikes him. He immediately turns into a black charred crisp and hits the ground.
End of turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to a Spine Devil, who... Oh, it's the one you attacked, actually. Oh, yeah. He is going to do an old bite and fork trick.
All right.
Start with the bite. I do believe that's going to hit you as he bites you for 4 damage.
No.
And then he tries to stab you, but you use your wings and kind of maneuver the fork out of the way so it doesn't stab into you.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Next will be Lulu, who's kind of hanging in the back right now. What is she capable of these days?
Turn into a war elephant.
She's gonna fly forward. What's her fly speed? Should be pretty good, right?
You know she's gonna do it one time.
Did you
We're not
guys
gonna be ready
know?
for it.
I don't know if she's proven it, but she can fly 120 feet in 1 round.
She fast. She's
As
swift.
She swoops up to the Spine Devil right in its face, full force, trying to get him with his tusks. but does not. Just flies right past him. I'm going to move her 2 more as she completely misses. All right, I'll take us to a Spine Devil. The one that just Lulu missed just kind of goes past her. Did they have flyby? Let me see. They do, so there won't be a reaction from... He's going to... Actually, I should take advantage of that, shouldn't I? He's going to swoosh by you, Doya, and try to bite and fork you.
Attack of opportunity!
No, you can't do that because of flyby. He's flying right by you.
I can fly
Oh.
too.
Do you
How does that
have
work?
Flyby?
No, but I can fly.
Not good enough.
The fork will hit me. The other will not.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think I was going to hit you. He stabs you for 1.
Ow.
Owie!
Immediately swoops back. Away from you.
Was he actually using like a legitimate table fork?
No, it's like a devil fork, and it's made of metal, and it's black, and it's kind of big for his body.
Jamie, you're just describing a normal table fork.
Classic Halloween fork, okay? You know the ones you buy at the Party City that are plastic?
At the Kroger's.
Stab, you're up. You don't have a fork, so use your rapiers.
Stab's time to shine. So Stab is gonna just run over here, 25, and just gang up on this dude right here.
He, just to be fair, I think. Oh no, it's if he ends
What's
his
up?
turn there. You're in the shit. It is difficult terrain in there.
Oh shit, that's an ongoing thing?
Yep.
Yes, I'm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's,
That's why
it's
they
this
left it up.
big whirling circular mass
Oh,
of air
shit.
and rocks.
Stab's like, oh shit, I didn't see that. I'm gonna go over here. Just walk around. Am I still in it now? No, right?
Oh, you're out of it.
Correct.
Alright, cool. Hopefully Stab's metal weapons don't conduct electricity or whatever, but he's just gonna go stab with the silver rapier.
Jesus.
Yeah, that... Okay, so you... Alright, so you, this one, they're kind of in the air. I'm gonna say they're like, I don't know, like 7 feet in the air, but I'll say you kind of jump up and just stab at him as well as you can, and you do. It's not ready for you to have such big ups as you jump up and slice into this thing for 22 damage. A lot of blood falls down onto you, but it's still just hanging out in the air just barely.
Okay, Stab's like, oh shit, he's still alive? Another stab.
Wow, that's a crit failure, huh? All right.
No, it's not. Is it? Is it red?
It is red.
It is red. Yes.
Damn.
Are you gonna... I know you have
Absolutely.
like 5 chances to fix that. Are you gonna use one of them?
I'm gonna use my inspiration from last session.
It's gone. Gone and done.
Jamie, don't fuck me, man. Okay, I'm just gonna let that slide because I don't want to waste a lucky.
Okay, roll a d40.
Hold on a second, buddy.
I'm gonna round it. I probably could have done like a d8.
Goddamn!
Jesus. Okay.
Something good happens now.
Probably just stabbed me.
You jump up and try to
How is he rolling
slice with your
40?
left hand as hard as you can. And in doing so, your grip just wasn't tight enough as you fling your rapier through the sky, and it lands 40 feet away from you, right there.
Where?
At the ping. Yeah, right to your
Oh
left.
shit! Oh, my hand's still covered in goo.
There you go. From the
Okay.
crane. That's right.
I'm gonna end my turn with that
Can I paint
revelation.
Also,
That's the normal rapier.
when you
So it's right
swung-
here, right?
It
Oops.
is right here.
How do I do that again? Okay, there we go.
You hold down left click. A little more diagonal where the white one is. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Down there. All right, that's gonna take us to 2 spine devils in a row here. So I'm just gonna knock them both out, as they're gonna go for that bird.
Stupid. Who did that?
Is this one not in? Oh, that one already went. Okay. So they move
Bird.
in on big eagle Doya, and they're both gonna bite and fork you. And they're gonna have +2s to their attack because they're working together now. That's
Both of them?
Damn.
That's gonna be a crit for the first one's bite. He bites you for 11 damage.
Okay. We're still in it.
And the first one's gonna swing his fork now, which also is gonna hit you for 1 damage. They're not very good with their forks. Probably shouldn't be using those. The next one will attack with his bite.
That's gonna hit.
They're doing really good with their teeth on you. That's 7 damage.
Still in it.
And then he's gonna attack you with his fork, which will hit again. For 1, man, they just get them forks out, right? 1 more damage on you, Doya.
Still a friggin' eagle. This eagle looks like it's been through World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War. Still an eagle.
That's yeah, they're ripping into you. Which that'll bring us to round 2. Which something happens on round 2.
If they end their turn there, they all need to make strength saving throws again.
They did end their turns here.
Oh, that's just like fire spin.
It's 1 and
1 success.
2. So the top one
there's-
succeeded, the middle one failed.
So this one and this one needs to make it too. Or they haven't gone.
They went way earlier. Do I need to? I don't think I rolled it for them though at the end of their turns. We'll go ahead and do that. Hold on.
Nope.
That'll be the bottom one, and this will be the far right one.
He did.
Crit succeed.
Wow, crit success.
So anything 16 or higher is a success.
So
Below
the-
16.
The
they
2
will
right in
take-
Doya's face failed.
Okay, then I will roll damage real quick here. Can I do it from this?
Oh, it's got
It
a
will take
green
10
one.
damage.
Which one? Both of them?
Whichever one failed,
2
both
of
of
them
them.
failed.
then they will both take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. After this one stabs you for 1 damage, Doya and reels back, just huffing because he's already got he's like gutted down the middle on his underside from stab. You see a stray rock just fly up and just swat him out of the air as he goes plummeting towards the ground, rolling and stops moving. The top one gets nailed as well, but it looks like he still just maintains his balance. Another rock hits him on his underside, and he just kind of just floats, just coughing a bit, still aiming his fork at you. That one is dead. Okay, now we're at a new round, which something happens. As the battle is going on, and you guys are fighting against these spine devils, Hayes, you hear a whisper behind you, and it says, "Whatever Mordenkainen offered you, it will be ours." As you turn around, and you see coming out of a shimmer a huge devil
Oh, Chungus.
with his axe raised as he swings it down onto you.
Shield. Reaction.
Hayes handled this diplomatically.
His strike hits you for 11 slashing damage. He then raises his axe again and brings it down. Which that'll be with your shield, a 19. I still think that hits you. For 14 slashing damage.
Well, I didn't cast it. It's a reaction.
Oh,
So
I got you. So he cuts down on you again.
and I will need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh, yeah, for the orb.
That orb, which I do get advantage on it from my Warcaster feat. So here we go. So that's roll number 1. So the first one, how much damage did you do? 11. So I rolled an 11 and a 15. So that's a success. And then the second, how much damage was the second one? 14. So I got to roll a 14 or better. I managed to maintain my concentration somehow.
You concentrate as you maintain your spells. This hulking devil appeared next to you. You feel your stomach almost into your throat as you hear that shimmering sound again. And right next to you, you hear another voice. No!
Oh,
He invites you in. What you have will be ours. As another one appears.
Don't
Another one.
DJ Khaled me.
And will proceed to swing twice with his great axe. The first one will actually, does a 13 hit?
I shield.
You shield up this time, and he swings again. The next one slicing right through your barrier for 22 damage. As he cuts across your stomach.
Uno momento. I gotta. There we go. I'll just cast that. There you go. 22.
22.
Yeah. I lose concentration.
Question. Don't you get a bonus from standing next to Elgin?
For
Yeah, on saving
concentration?
throws.
Is that
it's only on
It's a
saves.
constitution. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you get a +5.
you would get +5.
Yep.
So
you were
22.
standing next to me.
That meets it. So you you see your blood pouring out of your front side as you're like, nope, that orb is staying up. As you have your hand out, still focusing. And we're gonna add these guys to the list now.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Doya, you heard Hayes yell out, and when you turn around, you see two devils that look quite familiar from your visit to the Tower of Erm. What would you like to do?
Yo, stop your friends. Call your friends off, Doya.
I got a problem here. I got these guys in my face. I think I gotta hit the one in my face first. I'd like to do a beak attack on the one right here.
Chill peck.
Sure, that one's he's barely flapping up there. That is a
how about-
crit.
Yeah, how about some damage on that?
Yeah, you peck through his face as you just reach in and it just goes right through his forehead and out. Your beak
Gross.
is coated in some gore from it. He falls to the
Probably
ground.
tastes horrible. Then I'm going to shift to this one for the talon attack.
That will also hit for 14 damage. Wow. This is barely still alive. He's almost just standing on the ground at this point. You ripped into him across his wings so hard, but he's just hanging on.
Okay, Doya is torn on what he should be doing, but he's going to hold the rest of his turn because he's got nothing else that he thinks he can do now.
All right. Elgin.
So I'm gonna try to step in between Hayes and these two
Big-
lovely gentlemen.
Do a whirlwind.
Big boys.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. First things first is I think we are going to mitigate their damage a little bit. Let's see. I don't have my holy symbol, but I can still cast this because the component is something I'll have on me that I can easily acquire.
Oh.
So I'm gonna cast Bane. I just need a drop of blood.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty
Oh,
of that.
Hayes has you covered.
Yeah,
I got
You
plenty.
can reach over actually and grab a little
yeah, I
bit.
just
You're
reach
right.
over, grab some off of Hayes, and just I'm gonna reach over, touch Hayes' wound, throw it down on the ground before me, and just start and just kind of like hold the mace before me and just start chanting, praying to my god Helm to cast Bane
Family.
on both of these two pieces of shiitake.
Just garbage.
So yeah, they have to make a charisma save, DC 16,
Okay.
versus being banged.
So you cast your bane on them, and it looks like they're about to resist it, but it seems like they might be rather good at it, being what they are. As they both make their savings roll. We'll do the top one first.
Okay.
You said it's charisma?
Charisma. Yep. DC 16. Fuck.
Ugh.
That was our top one, and here is our bottom one.
That one fails.
All right, the top one resists, but the bottom one feels the full effort of your Bane. What exactly does Bane do to him?
So basically, what's gonna happen is whenever so basically what they have to do is they have to roll a d4 and subtract that roll from an attack or saving throw, and this lasts for up to 1 minute.
Oh, so anytime they attack, it's a minus a d4. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Minus a d4, and yeah, that's it.
All right, Hayes. Two behemoths just appeared next and started cleaving into your flesh, but you could finally react.
Ah! Okay. First things first. Barely channeling this thing. I'm going to just grip one of my fists and pull a bolt of lightning from the center of this sphere to strike this one on the bottom here.
Oh, how much does that hit for?
That is I need to. Let's see. Yeah, I got to make a spell attack, which is just going to be a charisma check here. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
That does hit him. The lightning flies and just sinks right onto him.
It's going to be 21 lightning damage.
Damn.
That's a lot. All right. So this
Don't
lightning.
forget,
What's up, Stab?
don't forget to apply weakness to flying,
Weakness to.
because flying
Not
is
using,
weakness.
we're not using
is weak
Pokemon
fighting.
rules here.
And he takes an additional 4 lightning damage from the lightning that arced off of my body when I cast that.
So for a total of 26?
For a total of 25.
Oh, 25? Okay. All right, got
Which
it.
I'm
This
telling
l-
you that technically that wouldn't trigger that since it's an existing spell, but I'm gonna cast something else. So just for your ease, it's
Sure.
all gonna happen at once.
The lightning arcs all over his body, and you're used to seeing your foes just wince or just freeze in agony from being electrocuted, but as it strikes him, it looks like he just grits his teeth and looks over to you, and he is grinning.
This is just this face.
Oh, jeez, look at that big fucker.
At which point, then I will just kind of throw up 2 middle fingers and I will cast Thunder Step.
Is that, what does Thunder Step do?
So basically, I stomp on the ground, and as I leave, immediately after I disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of me needs to make a Constitution saving throw or take 26 thunder damage, with the exception of Elgin, because I use Careful spell and use another sorcery point, and he does not have to make that check.
My man.
Hey,
What kind of
my man.
What kind of saving throw? The Constitution?
A Constitution save.
All right. That was the top one. This will be the
Ugh.
bottom one.
Yeah.
Both of them need to.
Oh.
Wait, the bottom one is baned, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
that's
Bane.
right. It's a -4 to both.
I don't think it'll matter, but
It won't
it's worth
matter.
a shot.
He failed anyway.
Yeah.
The top one just succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
he
he
takes
takes-
26 thunder, you said?
Bottom takes 26 thunder. The top would take 13 thunder.
Ooh, all right. So this thunder is you slam your foot and step away, or kind of hover away.
I teleport, literally like vanish, and I'm going to appear back here behind Stab.
You
Hey,
almost,
what's up, buddy?
You see him knocked almost woozy from the power of your thunder attack, and it looks like it was quite effective.
I got lightning and thunder.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
All right, that'll bring us to Lulu, who is gonna fly out of this debris and start moving towards the huge devils that appeared. It looks like she's looking around frantically on the battlefield and finally spots what she's looking for. As she flies over you, Doya, and near Stab, and says very, very hastily, what should I do? What should I do?
Lulu, stay with me.
Okay,
Or-
if you go, I'll go.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
All right, Lulu will stand near Stab.
Fam.
That'll take us to another spined devil, which is going to move in on this huge eagle. Try to do some biting to you.
It's gonna miss.
Yeah, I don't think an 8 is going to hit you. But he is going to... Yeah, he's going to use his fork next.
Do that.
His
Yeah.
fork hits
All
you.
right.
Oh! He upped his game. Hit you for 2.
A slightly annoyed druid appears on the battlefield.
He
Make
got
sure
you in the
that
eye.
Untether your Doya token so I can get rid of the eagle.
Untether. Wait. Yeah. Nope. I think I just tethered the Doya or the eagle to me.
You have become the small eagle. I can't take him. Oh. No, I can't get him out now.
Just kill us both and bring us back.
I'll do that. Let's see. Where's the Doya? There he is. There you are.
All right. So a perturbed druid pops out into the battlefield.
I already got those guys.
I gotta take my damage real fast. Was there anything else, sir?
That's all it's doing. That's the end of its turn. Stab. You're up.
Is it one action point to tell a command to Lulu?
You can use your command to speak, but if you want to have a conversation, that's more of an action. So if you want to be like, Lulu, I'm going this way, come on, or something like that, then you could say that and it wouldn't count as an action. It'd be a free action.
All right. I'm going to change my mind and be like, Lulu, look after Hayes. He looks like shit.
I
Does that
like
count as
camera
one?
pan to me, and I just cough up blood.
Lulu just looks over to Hayes and then back to you, Stab, and quickly nods.
All right. So if I cast a spell, it counts as an action, right?
Correct.
It's one bonus action of time. So let's see. Since I'm missing a blade, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade for my bonus action or whatever.
You're gonna lead off with a bonus action? Okay. So you cast Shadow
I'm-
Blade, and you can think you can immediately use it, right?
I hope so.
I think that's how it works. Use that to Shadow. Have simple melee attack. You're proficient. One property. If you drop to it. Okay. Yeah. When you're
Oh,
about to
shit.
stab someone, I think that's when you should cast it. But we can use that roll for whatever.
Okay, let me do that. I'm gonna run up before casting it to the one that fucking Hayes pissed off right here. Cast Shadow Blade and see what happens. So I'm gonna attack with it. How do I do that again?
That's a good question. It's not doing an attack roll on it at all. So I guess you would just treat it like a melee. You would treat it like your rapier with the attack. So you can make an
It says
attack
it
with your.
does 2d8. It does
Yeah.
2d8.
If it hits.
And when oh shit.
It's a simple melee weapon he's proficient with.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like you're just holding another rapier in your hand, except we're
Rapier.
going to use 2d8 damage. So you rolled. Oh, you just rolled damage. So go ahead and attack as if you were attacking with your offhand rapier, like you still have in your hand, even if you don't.
Okay.
That. I think that's going to. Oh no. That is going to miss as you run up with this shadow dagger and try to stab it into this huge devil. It almost just like the magic doesn't sink into him. It just glances off of his stomach.
Was that because of miss? Can I see if it's because of miss or 'cause
It's
of
because of a miss.
resistant? Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna hit with the silver rapier.
That will hit though. As you stab into him with your rapier, and you got Elgin right there too. That's going to give you your sneak attack damage for 18. All right. you were ready with your main hand, as you go right through his stomach with this one and cut outward. He groans in pain and roars in your face as he takes 18 damage.
All right. That's it, my turn.
Okay. Next up will be one of our huge devils, the one right here, actually, which is going to shout. Oh, I didn't have my thing ready. He is going to shout, Shrawl, don't let the robed one escape! Get him! I'll deal with these two! And he is going to cast Mirror Image. As suddenly, 3 more huge devils, mimicking his movement, appear all around him. Essentially, if you swing, if you hit him, you have to make a roll, and there's a chance it'll hit one of the illusions as opposed to him himself. So you don't know which is which. 3 are fake. Don't think he has a bonus action he can do. Nah, he's just gonna stick with that. We're gonna give him an icon to show he's got some weird stuff going on. There's a bunch of drops. It says bleeding, but he's not bleeding. It's just more devils.
Gotcha.
Next will be a spined devil that's really wounded. It looks like he was taken aback a bit when the eagle disappeared and a doy appeared in his face, but he's gonna go to biting and forking anyhow on you.
Which one bit and forked him before? The one right in front of him?
Yeah.
That knocked him out of eagle?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit Doya?
That's my armor, so I think so.
Yeah, meets beats.
Yeah. He bites into you for 2 damage,
Take 2
And
damage.
beat meats.
but he doesn't. His fork is no good. He completely
Yo, their
whiffs with the
forks
fork.
suck.
And that's the end of the devil's turn.
He
Which
needs
will
to
bring.
make a strength save.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. He
Fails.
fails. How much does he take?
So he will take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Bitch.
That looks like it was aiming right for his head. Skims the back of his neck. He is just barely hanging on still. And that'll bring us to the next huge devil, which glances over to the other devil and just shouts, I'm on it, Torgresk! I'm on it! And he is going to, what's he going to do, actually?
Wait, what'd he say?
Yeah, I didn't hear him either.
Sorry, he said, I'm on it, repeatedly.
Oh.
He's going to do another multi-attack. Okay, yeah, it does work, so you can do it before or after. So immediately, in almost a flash in front of you stab, you see him blink out of existence, and he reappears behind
Oh, fucking
you as,
lack of opportunity.
as he is going
Nah,
to
he used the
swing
blink.
with his great axe. Only once, though, because he used the other one to teleport. Woo! And he is not... His axe is not doing hot as you hear him appear behind you, Hayes. And as you're ducking, you hear the of the axe cutting through the air right above your head.
God, I hate that sound.
And it looks like
You
he's
didn't even need the bang. Didn't even need it.
he's rather perturbed, but he's standing at the ready to attack you again. But he can't. That's the end of his turn. Doya, you're up.
This thing is still attacking me, so I'm going to do a single-handed quarterstaff attack against it.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, what the hell? That's a crit, but it's a lot of things. But you know what? He has one damage, so you bash his brains in as you perturb this thing.
I
You just
demand the math, Jamie.
you did 79 damage to him as you slammed your staff down to his neck. He falls. He's deleted. You smashed him so hard. He's no
He's
longer in this realm.
deleted. Damn.
Just insta-gib.
He killed his
Insta-gib.
token. His token clipped through the map.
For a bonus action, I'm going to cast... Let's make sure I can do this correctly. Bonus action. Why is... Sorry. I'm looking for the right one. There's like 5 of them in the list. I'm going to cast Healing Word on our very injured little dude here.
They're trying to get me.
They're trying to get you, so I'm
Oh.
going to heal you for 18.
Ooh. What do you say for that healing word? Like, what words do you speak to him that rejuvenate him? Doya orders you to stop dying, and you do so, Hayes, for 13 of it. You're dying. 13
Have y'all
of your
seen
dying
that
points.
short little video of the dude laying onto the
18.
ground in
Oh,
the
18.
in the recording studio, and then all the guys are around him and they like raise him up from the dead? No,
Yeah.
just me. Okay.
You get for 18. I misread that. Doya's right. So you get 18.
Yeah.
I need to check something, so I'm going to cast again. Just ignore that second one. Cool. Okay.
And a turn, Doya?
Buttons didn't work right. And you know what? I don't know what his plan is, so I'm going to run up and present another target of opportunity.
Okay. In that case, we're going to go to round 3, which will bring us to Elgin.
All right. Well, this guy's got mirror images up, so we're just gonna do what we can. We're gonna just swing until we can't swing no more. I'm gonna take my first attack. And does a 15 hit any of him?
15 hits none of him as your attack
Okay.
just
All right.
goes right between the shimmers.
All right. Then I'm going to swing again. Does an 18 hit any one of him?
An 18 will barely connect with something. Let's see what it hits.
All right. What do I need to roll?
Did I use it?
Or is it a U roll?
I have to roll something. Looks like roll a d20. There's 3 duplicates right now, so if it's a 6 or higher, you smash through one of the illusions and it vanishes. 2 more remain with him, so 3 total.
And as I do so, as I smasheth one of his illusions, I'm gonna tell him, "You have all the opportunity in the world to walk away before I find out which one of you is the real one."
He just grits his teeth at you. He's not grinning, but he looks almost like he gets furious from being talked to this way if he doesn't say anything.
I have a way with people. That's my charisma. That is my turn.
Okay. Hayes, you're up.
Immediately start to channel a spell. I will hold my hands out in front of me, and in doing so, a bolt of lightning will streak off the side of me and kind of just a short little burst right next to his ear, and he will take, instead of 4 lightning damage, he will take 4 thunder damage from this shit.
All right. You kind of mess with his ears a bit as you clap some sound into his ears so hard you see a little bit of black bile coming out of it.
And then with my hands in front of me, I will cast Thunder Wave. And he needs to make a
lot of damage.
Constitution saving throw.
All right.
822.
And he has a
Oh, don't forget he has bane on him.
4. That's right. Negative 1d4, rather.
You do not need to make a save, Doya. This is in front of us.
Wow.
Even with a d4, he would succeed.
Okay, well, he will still take half damage. He just won't get pushed back. So he will take 12 thunder damage.
All right. He takes a little bit more. Looks like Shrawl is hurting pretty good right now, but he's still gripping that axe tightly.
And then lastly, I will arc one more thing of lightning off of this over to this guy in an attempt to take out one of his mirror images.
All right, let's see it.
That's going to be a 13 to hit, though.
That'll fly right over the images and him.
Okay. Then I will end my turn. I could move away, but I see Doya has just run up next to me, so I'm just gonna dig my heels in and grit my teeth, swallow a little bit of blood, and end my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Lulu, who will look to stab and then turn back around and face you, Hayes, and then see this huge devil in front of you and fly up immediately by your side and just do whatever she can to this thing as she tries to use her tusks on it. Which she actually hits him. Or
Yeah.
2 damage.
2 piercing damage. Good work, Lulu.
She
More than a
shanked
fork. That's more than a fork does.
That's right.
That's double a fork.
Do we
him. 2
have-
forks.
Is there a spined devil around here somewhere?
They're all
Oh,
dead, man. Oh shit!
You deleted one too.
I did delete one. There was one more on top of a dead body. I didn't see it. I had one more in my queue.
Oh shit!
He should
was
have been
using
taking
it as
damage.
cover.
It should be taking
Yeah,
damage.
we need to run the tape back. He has savings throws to make, sir.
And we will have him make 2 strength savings throws and see what he comes out with.
Yep, that's a fail.
And a success.
So he's gonna get bludgeoned by a rock for 11 damage.
Nice.
All right, he gets hit by another rock as he turns to go and fly towards you, Doya, and he moves in to.
I would have used my lightning bolt on that guy. That sucks.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know I had him on a dead body.
That's
He's gonna miss. He's gonna hit for 1 damage.
The old reliable fork strikes for 5 because you talk shit. Don't talk shit.
Oh!
Because numbers get big.
we down at the fork.
That's all he can do, though. Stab.
What's
I know they've been
up?
stabbing me with the other end of the fork the entire time.
The wrong end.
Stab is going to help his pal Elgin by killing the doppelgangers.
There you go.
So I'm gonna use my black sword first, whatever it was. Does not do anything. It never does. Confirm, Jamie.
That absolutely misses.
Alright, this magic sword sucks. Trying to bring out the silver one.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, that number looks right. Okay, you stab into him with your silver rapier, and you're finding all this guy's weaknesses. You're too quick for him as you quickly just cut into him repeatedly with your rapier for 24 damage.
Actually, shouldn't that be 46?
Well, it says the total crit already in there. Is that it?
It says his piercing damage and his piercing crit damage.
He also gets sneak attack too, doesn't he?
That's what I'm saying. And then the sneak attack
Oh
damage.
shit, he's
plus-
right.
Yeah, that's 20.
Crit
Yeah,
damage.
because the piercing and sneak attack alone would be 22.
Yep.
Oh shit, I
And
think
then
y'all are right.
piercing.
Oh, actually, yeah, because it says total damage and total critical damage. So yeah, that's a solid 40.
Ooh, that is
46.
holy ball stab. Well, you cut off. What do you want to cut off? You cut off a piece of him,
You don't
want
ass
is-
stab that.
but it can't be like a full arm or leg or something.
Alright, give
You
me
know what he's gonna
both his
say.
legs. And his dick.
You cannot. It cannot be an armor. You cut off both of his nipples with these slices, as you deal 46 damage to him.
Yeah, I cut them all the nipples in half again before they reach the ground.
Ooh, he takes a wallop from that one.
That was a big ass crit. Holy shit,
Yes.
bro.
God damn.
Good lord.
Oh,
3 max damage dice.
you know what? I made a mistake, y'all. I apologize in advance. Let me fix it real quick.
Did I not cut off his nipples, Jamie?
I don't know if you
Did I
cut
get
his
at least
nipples
one?
off. You did. You managed to strike and deal that 46 damage and not hit his illusions as you guessed the right one and stabbed into him.
Oh shit! Do I figure out? It's like, oh, it's this one, Elgin. Do I know
Well,
that? Can I
Well,
say that?
Not as long as the images are up. You'll have to
Oh.
he'll roll a d20 again whenever he gets hit until they all go
It's
away.
the one without the nipples.
Wait,
They all are missing nipples now.
They match.
It's
There's
like,
6
oh, shit.
nipples on
does
the
he have
ground.
to concentrate to keep that one going?
The mirror images?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Kind of hard to
Seems like a
concentrate without
concentration
nipples.
spell.
No, it is just at will self, no concentration.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that the end of your turn,
Sneaky
Stab?
Bastard.
Yeah, I can't do nothing else.
Okay. Torghast is going to look down at his chest and scream at you and yell out, "My nipples! You bastard!" As he
Stab
is
is gonna chuckle.
He's gonna raise his great axe and try to go swinging on you twice.
That would have been the world's most effective use of mirror image if that had hit a fucking mirror image.
True. I don't think a 14 hits you, and he rolled a -4 to his attack as well. So, or negative
No,
1d4.
it doesn't hit.
Okay. His first swipe, you just step back and avoid. He leans forward with his second one. And
No.
you're able to just spin out of the way of his next cleave as he's just roaring and screaming at you as you treat him like a joke with no nipples. He ends his turn, unfortunately. Can't do anything else.
Damn.
But our other huge devil can. As it sees it's starting to get a little surrounded, he seems to just dig in his heels and starts swinging as well. He's just going to swing twice again at you, Hayes.
Come on, man!
Targeting that dude.
As his first swing, I
Shield.
think barely... Oh, would that hit?
Not with a shield.
All right, he swings. It looks like it's coming right for you, but it slams into your barrier. And he sees the spot he hit. He reels back to swing one more time.
Ah! Shield!
And just can't break through your shield as the front of the axe is just piercing through just a bit. It's almost reaching your forehead, but you're holding it up as you repel him back. And he
Now I'm mad.
that's all he could do. He grits his teeth and holds his ground. And Doya's...
Just watching it happen. That motherfucker.
Are you not on the initiative track anymore, Doya?
I'm
He's
the
at the
last thing on
bottom.
the initiative.
Yeah,
you're-
put them at the bottom.
Why are you at
Why
the,
did you do that?
were you at the bottom
Because
before?
you deleted him. You deleted him, and then when you re-added him, it just put him at the bottom with no initiative
Yeah.
number.
Do you remember what
But he
your
had a
initiative was?
22.
22.
It was
I was the
22,
top,
yeah.
so
He was-
I'm just at the bottom now.
That doesn't really matter.
No, we're gonna. Did he already go this round, or he hasn't gone yet? Right?
I did last time round, but
Not this
now
round.
the trial's gone, it'd be back to me.
But yeah, we're back at the top of the initiative anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and take your turn. Everything worked out.
This
I guess.
spine devil just having popped out from underneath the corpse of one of his friends is... yeah. Let's see. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and use Shillelagh and bash him.
That will
And we will use advantage.
use your advantage. Okay.
We use our advantage.
And you get a +2 from me and Lulu, right?
Oh, he's
I'm
attacking the
going for
thing
the
to
one.
the up there.
You should still get it because you're a bro.
You hit with your second swing, Doya. Or is that 7 bludgeoning damage?
7 bludgeoning damage.
He is still flapping just a bit. Just a bit. He's very hurt though.
Doya will yell out, "Prepare to meet your maker," because all of his friends are dead.
I know that's true.
And in the distance, you see a medium-sized rock. It just looks like it's on course.
So this thing's name is on it.
Yeah, you just see it.
Doya, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Elgin, you're up.
All right. Okay, so I'm going back at it again. I'm taking a swing on this whatever the hell he is. Let's see, what was that? Nah, 15 won't hit him anyway.
Wait, you got a bro. What about a 16?
Oh, it's a 16.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he said I barely hit him the last time.
Can we get like advantage if he saw me hit the right one or something?
All right, now that's 22. I know that hits his punk ass.
I'm afraid that's gonna hit.
What do we got?
I was gonna say missed, didn't you?
And I was wondering, which one did I
You
get?
definitely hit him.
Which one did I get? Did I get him or one of his little floozy images?
You get him.
Roll damage. That's a 10, and also since we got the hit on this one, we're gonna add some stank on it. We're gonna pull extra stank on it. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give him the branding smite. And let's see, what can we add on top of that? We're gonna add an additional 6 on top of that, so it's gonna be a grand total of 16 damage to him.
Okay. You slam into him with your mace, and when you feel the contact of flesh at the end of your mace, you grin and proceed to slam down with that holy smite right into his chest. You pull back and you feel you did some good damage to him.
Are you sure you don't want to end this now?
You see him almost, he doesn't look afraid, but it definitely seems like his eyes are darting around a bit, like he's looking for something.
Last chance. Put down your weapon, or my friend here is going to end you. Your nipples won't be the only.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your hammer.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, is that the end of your turn, Elgin?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Hayes, you're up.
All right. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna reach out and bring a lightning bolt towards this guy's face before the rock gets there. I'm gonna try and just knock it out ahead of time. Frick. 11.
11 will just barely whiz over him.
Shit. I guess we're gonna have to rely on the rock then. Okay.
With his name on
It did. It did have his name on it. In that case, I'll turn back to green boy here in front of me, and I will go ahead and just pull my hands together again, and I'm going to cast another thunder wave. So another small bolt of lightning is going to shoot off of my body and explode next to his other ear, and he will take 4 thunder damage, and then he needs to also make a Constitution save.
All right, you slam that thunder right next to his other ear and immediately let out the mega clap on him. Let's see if it's gonna...
Son of a bitch! Quit rolling so high!
He succeeds.
Wow.
There'll be another 6 thunder damage.
Is that 2 20-sided die?
That's 20-sided die twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep highest.
How much damage you say that was? I'm sorry.
That's gonna be 6
Okay.
thunder damage.
Fuck you, thunder!
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. That's gonna bring us back to Lulu, who is going to just stand next to y'all and be a teammate. She's gonna try to tusk him again and crit him this
Damn.
time for
Damn!
10 damage. Wow, Lulu, getting in there, ain't it? The devil actually starts falling to one knee, like he's struggling to hold himself up, but just stays standing just barely. He looks hurt real bad. That will bring us to a barely alive spine devil, who is going to, again, almost like he's just almost out of it, just continue to bite and stab at you, Doya.
That will connect.
She'll bite you for 5, and maybe
That
stab
will
you,
miss.
and not stab you at all, as his fork weakly goes past you. Stab. That'll bring us to you.
Alright, Stab's just gonna keep stabbing. It's like a good boy. With his Shadow Blade.
That's a 23 to hit with the Shadow Blade. All right. Go ahead and roll a 2d8. Okay, you stab into him for 10 damage with that offhand.
Yo, this sword sucks. I don't even get sneak attack on it.
Actually, yeah, you do. You should do an extra 15 damage, it looks like. Yeah, you stab him for a total of 20.
What? 10 plus 15 is 20?
Well, it says total damage 20. Am I reading that wrong?
Yeah, but you need
Oh,
to
that's if it
roll
was
a
rapier.
D8.
That was a rapier. That's my mistake. You're right.
Okay.
So that should be 25 damage then, right? Because you just dealt 10 and the sneak attack damage is 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, the Shadow Blade just got a lot better.
That's the proc sneak attack, man.
All right, here comes the other one. Here comes the other one.
Your other one will hit as well for 7 damage. Oh, this guy's looking super hurt.
Jamie, can I since I was hit the right one, does that mean I keep hitting the right one or what?
You know what? I'm going to let it go because I forgot about it already. You hit the right one twice. Good job, buddy. He still got mirror images, but you nailed him.
Yeah.
But it's okay because he has a plan now. It is
All right, now I
now.
throw the Pokeball. He's at red now.
It is now.
I need the Spine Devil to make a strength
Oh
save.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a rock with his name on it. No, I don't.
Oh.
Does the rock miss?
Yeah, 16 is the saving throw.
16 is the number.
Okay, that'll bring us back to Torgrask here,
Fucking killing my mojo, DM.
who is going to shout. Oh, do I have it? Oh yeah, I do have it ready. I won't die for this, but I will be back, damn it. He is going to cast darkness under his feet as an eruption of black mist sails out all around him. And immediately, you feel his wings push off as it looks like he lifts off the ground and starts moving away.
Who's casting
Um,
darkness?
Torgrass cast it. I will
this guy?
give, Stab and Elgin, if you want, you can
Shit.
both, if you have a reaction, can take an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Wait, how do I do that?
Just roll your rapier with, there should be a disadvantage option, right?
Do I just roll again?
It does not matter. You would miss no matter what. So
Alright.
both of you miss in this mist as this devil starts lifting off the ground and taking up to the skies as he goes 5, 10. And starts flying over the goo as far away as he can. And he screams out, "Shrall, don't die for it!" in the distance. To which Shrall sees Torgrass flying away and almost looks pissed, like mega pissed. And he grits his teeth, and instead he is going to raise his axe and swing at you, Hayes.
Damn. That doesn't hit, right?
I don't think it does. Was it 13 hit you?
It misses.
He barely misses you with
No,
his first swing. Oh, it hit?
It would hit. I cast shield again.
Okay, he slams into your barrier, and then he holds his axe back and just roars in your face and swings with such force. He just overswings a little bit as his axe slams onto your barrier, but just not the head of it, the shaft actually slams. It reverberates so hard, he loses his weapon out of his hand and immediately turns to take off. Doya, Lulu,
Shafted.
and Hayes can get an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay.
Doya, you take a swipe, but
Pretty sure.
you miss as he just barely is out of your range. Same with Lulu.
Okay. I'm going to make use of my Warcaster feat, and I can use an attack. I can make an attack of opportunity to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and targets only that creature.
Okay.
So I am going to cast. I'm gonna just, fuck it. I will cast Catapult.
Oh,
I will use it to grab one of the rocks swirling in the area that I have going over here to the left, and just use that momentum to continue it propelling forward.
Okay, so you have to make a dexterity savings throw?
Yeah. And he is Bane still. And he's running away. I don't know if that...
Would your rock be considered magical?
Not... I don't think so, because it's literally
To be
hurling
just a
a
rock,
rock.
right? Okay, so
Yeah.
he will not have advantage on the save then, as he fails and gets just smacked by this rock as he's trying to flee. That'll put him... Okay, he's... Oop, I'll type that in wrong. He slightly turns and looks, almost like he has just see a hatred in his eyes as he's flying off, and you see his blood just dripping out of his body as he's trying to escape. So he moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
Now, the area... So, we talked about this, I think, earlier. So, I didn't know... I think last time you said you were going by the circle?
Mm-hmm.
And not the squares, correct?
I think that's correct.
Because if so, this whole area of him leaving was difficult terrain.
Okay, so
Get on his ass.
if he would be right here, then I would just make him take another path, because I was just going off the squares then. So in that case, how
Take
high
his
up
ass
in
in a different direction.
how high in the air is this difficult terrain?
It's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, so he will fly away, and that'll be 10 of his movement then, and he has... We can only go 50 more. As he starts flying over the crane. Not going up again. Go. There we go. That's the end of his turn, which will take us to round 5. Doyle, your targets are fleeing, it looks like. What are you going to do?
How far away is he? I know things get weird when they're up in the air.
He is going up diagonally 5 feet every time. So he would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet in the air and away from you right now.
So total 35.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Big. Make sure I can actually do this. Range. I'm going to call down the lightning. I know it hasn't worked as well, but I don't really have much that I think can reach him right now. So we are going to cast Call Lightning.
Oh yeah, I should put down that darkness circle too, shouldn't I?
Darkness.
15 feet.
Darkness!
You're casting Call Lightning, Doya?
Yes, there's a 60-foot sphere that I'm going to center about right here. And then I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt at him. It looks like it's going to do miserable damage.
Miserable in a good way, right?
No.
You said 60 foot?
Yeah.
So 30-foot radius or 60-foot radius?
Yeah, that's a 60. It says 60
60-foot radius.
Radius. Cylinder.
I make him big, sir.
So you fly out the lightning out there. Holy crap. He needs to make a dex save?
Dex save versus lightning.
All right.
Yeah, he's going to take half of 7.
All right. He is going to take 3 damage from this.
It's a big fucking circle.
It is a big fucking circle.
Is that
but-
difficult terrain too?
Mm-mm.
No.
Go ahead.
That's it.
All right. Elgin, on you. You are
All right,
currently enshrouded in complete darkness.
I'm going to walk forward until I am not.
Which way is forward?
I'm just gonna whatever, like literally, since I was fighting him, I'm still looking in the direction that he was, and I'm just going to walk that direction.
Okay, that would be to the north then. So you start walking forward through this darkness.
All right, so I'm gonna step.
Uh-oh.
And there. Are we using squares or are we using the circle? Because
Yeah,
we've
you
been
know,
kind of flip
a
flopping.
moment like this is kind of important. You're right. Moving forward, let's just do squares. We'll keep it simple. Squares moving on, all right?
Okay.
So y'all say
Okay,
you're,
so
you're
I'm
out of the
out of-
darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately look in his direction, and let's see what's gonna be the most surefire way to get damage on this guy. He's still what?
Is he still here? Shit.
Here, let's see. Well within range.
You can blast them.
Let's. You know what? He has really high AC, so I don't want to take a chance on that. So what we're gonna do, something I haven't done in a while, and I am going to cast Toll of the Dead on him. He's gonna have to make a Wisdom 16 savings throw.
Okay.
And
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
I don't know if that's... It's a savings throw, so it's not a spell attack, correct?
I mean, it's a spell.
Yeah, but it's not a spell
Cantrip.
attack. Like, you're not launching and aiming something at him. It just targets him automatically.
No,
Okay.
it's automatically on him.
So his mirror images do nothing against this then, as you cast Toll of the Dead. He needs to make a Wisdom savings throw, is that right?
16.
He
Ooh.
fails.
Booyah. He has taken 20. Well, I mean, he's probably a demon, so he probably has resistances against necrotic, but it's the most surefire way to get some damage on him.
You said 22 damage?
It's 22. Yeah, 22 total.
Okay. As
Max
his
damage, actually.
back is turned and he's flying up away from you, you cast Toll of the Dead, and you just hear a distant bell right where he's at. The moment you hear that bell, that deep ring, you see him stop flapping his wings and just start falling straight down
Man.
until he falls into the Goo River.
No, not that Goo River.
Yeah. And like, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn like complete and total tokusatsu anime style. I'm not even look, like, as soon as I see him stop, I'm just imagining that this like is on some Death Note shit, like he did like the whole like and he just kind of and he just seized up and fell down. I'm not even gonna watch him fall. I'm just gonna turn around and walk away. And as I walk away, I'm gonna say this to Stab, not even look in his direction. He should have left when I gave him the chance.
And then you see a fall in the depth of field blur behind him as he says it.
And there's a huge explosion. It's like, oh yeah.
Also, Zariel gives up. We're level 10 and we win now.
Yeah, Zariel heard about this. Zariel's scared shitless now. Zariel is scared shitless.
Is that the end of your turn, Elgin?
Oh no, also one last thing. Lulu turns into a war mammoth suddenly, just off of the
right.
pure inspiration.
Hey,
Like,
you're
It was
up,
really
buddy.
badass.
It
I'm
was
a
really
big
badass.
mammoth now.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
It's gotta know. Did you walk back into the darkness? I've seen it all.
Yeah, I've seen enough.
I assume the darkness is gone. It's concentrated.
Yeah, the darkness
The
is
darkness
gone.
gotta be gone.
All right. I am going to. How far is this dude away from me? Perfect. All right.
Don't know if it helps you, but remember, there's now a thunderstorm right here.
It kind of does. So I have used my bonus action to conjure an additional 4th level spell slot, and as such, I'm going to now extend my arm and attempt to throw a lightning bolt at this guy. And if it hits, I want awesome thunderstorm lightning flavor text from the DM.
All right. Let's see it. What are you casting on him?
Lightning bolt. But also, as I do it, an extra smaller bolt of lightning jumps off my body and hits this motherfucker here for 4 lightning damage.
Oh, he's still alive? I forgot all about him.
Your lightning bolt's enough. 4 damage, you said? That just that's all you needed. As you shock him one last time, and he stops flapping those wings and falls at Doya's feet.
Okay, and I cast lightning bolt, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. He's in a thunder cloud also, just if that factors into anything I don't know.
Oh, and he's still banged.
And he's
still
also banged. He's just it's a bad time.
It is a very bad time. Because I believe
fails.
he fails. He rolled a 14. That hits him for, is that 30 lightning damage?
That's 30 lightning damage.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
He would only take half, but you fire this lightning bolt. And as this bolt's flying through the air, is it a streak of lightning or a singular bolt?
It's like a streak of lightning.
This streak of lightning shoots out from your hand, and as it's traveling, it's almost like it's just attracting all this other energy along with it as lightning strikes your bolt, empowering it, getting bigger and bigger until it goes right through Shrawl the Devil, splits his body in 2 with electricity just cackling all over him as both pieces fall down into the Goo River.
Damn.
That felt good.
And that
All the max.
is going to end combat.
And I will now dissipate the storm that I've created.
Stab wants to immediately check on the 2 nipples on the floor to see if they turn to ash, to see if he's dead.
The nipples do start crumbling into some black charred dust.
He's dead, guys. The nipples are not with us anymore.
I want to lean over and look at Hayes. Just give him a fist bump. Except for, I'm not even going to wait for him to put up his fist. I'm just going to give him in the shoulders like, good lightning.
I look over and I nod and I cough up a little blood and then I just fall back onto the ground.
Damn. Them tuppies were after you, Hayes. Really want your map or something? Or you know those guys?
You owe them money?
They were at Mordenkainen's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was really hoping to try and catch one and find out what the hell they were going on about, but
Yeah, I saw that shit. You split that motherfucker in half. Nice catch.
did you see how many times he tried to split me in half? It only seemed fitting.
Yeah.
Well, they're all dead now.
All right, let's see if this guy's better. Yo, corrupted dude.
Do you say that out loud, Stab?
Yeah.
You get no response.
What was this dude's name again?
Shumrath, right?
Shumrath. No response.
You hear silence.
I'm
Oh.
going to try something that's probably going to get us all killed. I have a nice big thunderstorm going. I'm going to zap the goo with it.
I don't know. Wait, do I see him about to do that?
I think
Do I see him about to do that?
he turned and held his hand up to the clouds.
Wait.
and that-
Oh, before he does that, I'm gonna smack him. Be like, stop it! You remember the fucking zombies? Dummy. We're trying to help him, not shock him to death.
Lightning!
Does he do it anyways?
I don't know. Were you trying to do it anyways?
I mean, if we're not getting a response, we got to zap him or something back into talking to us. I'll hold off for a second. Okay, Stab, what's your idea?
I don't know, man. Let's throw a rock in there or something. No,
What if he's allergic to rocks?
he's probably more allergic to thunder than he is rocks.
Man, you guys are so forgetful. Mm-mm-mm.
Thanks, DM.
I just got hit in the head like 47 times.
Yeah, you
You have an
did.
excuse.
I have like 3 concussions in the last minute.
This is true.
Stab, are you
Oh.
thinking about the words you want to say?
Oh. Stab thinks whatever he says out loud. Didn't you know?
Is that right? And what is
Yeah.
Stab thinking about saying?
How do we contact that dumbass Shumroth or something like that?
Yeah, you know what? I guess you hear a response. Outsider. The corruption fades. It fades.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just gonna
Well.
think that.
Looks like we've won.
I just put my arms over my eyes. I've got the worst headache.
Oh,
You all hear
Best
in your
buddies is down.
heads at the same time. 24 hours. I'll reform. I'll come for Bell. I'll kill him.
Can we have some of your blood, please?
I was gonna ask.
Can
Him.
we just borrow some? I'm not even uncovering my face.
A reward.
Look, we did you a real big favor. Can you please? Please.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
Oh, we could do that.
Forever.
You guys, all right, 24 hours. Maybe some more hungry motherfuckers with forks will come.
I say we throw a tarp over our vehicle and let's just take like 5. Like 5 5s. And by 5 I mean hours. Let's just sleep for an entire is it bad for me to go to sleep right now?
No, man, it's always good to go to sleep. Trust.
Just how bad did you get hit? I'd like to do a medical check on him.
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check. Hayes, what's he find out with a 19 inspecting your body?
I mean, overall, my cuts and bruises are pretty well mended, but I got clocked in the head real good. Like, real good one time. And I'm just kind of seeing everything looks like a cartoon to me right now.
There you
Hey,
go,
this
Dory.
purple swelling up here on your head. Let's see if I can do something about that. And I'll cast the Cure Wounds at first level. And heal you for 10.
So bright. And I'll kind of squint for a moment and kind of rub my eyes. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the ticket. Thank you. I still feel quite drained from magical standpoint, but I feel quite a bit better. Thank you. I'll kind of sit up.
That was some fancy spell work there. Surprised you kept all that going.
To be honest, I am quite surprised myself. But thank you. And I'll look over at the storm over there, still rumbling around, and say, quite the skill at storm sorcery yourself, it seems. I honestly, I'll kind of lean in. I didn't mean to split him in half with lightning, but it seems as though my bolt of lightning had some sort of interaction with your storm.
Split in half or not, I think he was going into the pit, and I'll sort of kind of motion that way.
Well, I don't think we'll be recovering anything of him.
Did you say Mordenheimer sent those guys to get us?
No, they were standing in front of Mordenkainen's tower, trying to get some kind of work from him, and he kind of shooed them away. They went invisible, remember? And we kind of yelled at them for a minute We weren't sure if they could hear us or not, but we yelled nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then we
Bumped into
went.
one.
Yes,
that.
yes, someone bumped into one.
The bossy bald dude, man. He's the one giving orders. They said they were following orders, weren't they? It's not
No.
worth dying for.
They said they would give us double whatever Mordenkainen offered. I don't think they're working for him.
Okay.
Which tells me that Mordenkainen is onto something that these kind folks of Inverness don't want.
Hmm. All right. Well, let's get you in the car, buddy. Let's get you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoulder walk him to the car because he looks like shit. Even though Stavin's gonna think, yeah, this guy has like 20% off his health. It's not that bad.
Well,
But Stavin's gonna just walk him anyways. He's just thinking that.
I'll accept the help regardless.
So Stab escorts you back to your tormentor.
As he kind of helps me back to the tormentor, I'll just say, we're going to get another bracelet for you.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Your true friend.
Did you see me slice off the other guy's nipples?
I saw it from the corner of my very, very blurred vision, but yes.
He would have had to get eye patches over his nipples. It would have been embarrassing. But he's dead now.
Fortunately for him, he won't have to figure that out now.
All right. Jamie, how comfortable is it? Can we get like a long rest or something?
How do you want to go about doing that?
Well, I'm down for taking a long rest, guys, but what are you guys up to?
I will be kind of getting into the car, into the tormentor, and just sitting down and immediately leaning my head back and closing my eyes.
I think an hour's rest would do me pretty good.
I'm not against it.
Stab is actually feeling good, so I think I'm just going to be on lookout. You guys just take a rest. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good still.
I'm fresh, so I wasn't touched the entire fight.
I don't want to say I wasn't touched either.
Oh, how fortunate.
Yeah, I didn't get touched either, man. I still have my temporary
for
health.
you.
Dude, Elgin, if you didn't get hit, how come you don't have like the blue bar on your health bar?
I took damage in the fight previously.
Oh.
That
The
just
one we
tells
had
me
the previous session.
They knew who the dangerous one was.
Stab's not dangerous at all. He just wants to get nipples.
And
That's why
he
I still
just
have my
crits
blue
for
bar.
like 50 damage.
Anyway, Stab is gonna do lookout.
Okay.
See if more fuckers come.
So you guys are, what's your plan here? Because a long rest is only 8 hours. Are you trying to spend just 24 hours hanging out here?
The dude needs us to wait. I don't think we have any other pressing business, do we?
We can walk to the other ones, but I don't know how long that'll take.
We might not be able to find our way back here.
Yeah, that's true. Let's just stay put.
Yeah, I vote to stay put.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
gonna take a short rest or a long rest since we got 24
Long.
hours till.
Long.
There you go.
All right.
Then whatever Hayes needs.
I want to start with a short rest for myself, but we
Do I
can
know
see how
you're
this
gonna
goes.
take a short rest? Doya,
I'm
Doya.
Here he
planning on
goes. The
Go ahead.
equivalent of, I'll just start with a salad. I don't know if I'll get any food. And I
I'll-
want food.
I'll
like,
vote for long rest if for no other reason than it will give me all my spell slots back, what few I have. So
You should also vote because otherwise Hayes will be a sassy bitch. For
How does
the-
Doya look
that-
anyway? Doya, how are you
That too.
looking?
I'm a little roughed up. My haircut's probably not perfect anymore. So sorry, Bernie, wherever you are. But other than that, I'm not too bad. I'm about the same as Hayes.
Okay, I'm gonna look at muscles, be like, yo, these dudes, they can't really handle the battles. You know what I mean? Both of us didn't take damage. So how about I look over, see what's coming the first half. You do the second half. You know what I mean?
That'll work.
Cool.
All right. So if we're doing a long rest, then I have a bit of dialogue for y'all.
Ooh.
Your travels in Avernus have been certainly a unique experience. The environment is hideous, the smells are awful, the temperature is as uncomfortable as it gets. The more armor you're wearing, the worse off you feel. You have traveled and rested in the lands of Avernus a few times now, and you feel like it's starting to weigh on you. Each one of you. You feel like resting in anywhere that's even remotely uncomfortable in this wasteland is going to slowly take its toll on you. That being said, all of you make a Constitution savings throw for me.
We get +5.
You have +5, that's correct.
I pledge allegiance to the Constitution.
That'll be a 21 for me.
25.
That's a
26.
10.
One upper. Show off.
Stab, you got a 10, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All of you gain the benefits of a long rest. You get all your health back and all your spell slots back. Stab, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay! What does that do?
On your D&D Beyond sheet, there should be a section for exhaustion. I believe it gives you
It's in
disadvantage
conditions.
on attack rolls, I think.
Okay. Go to attack rolls.
Use click conditions.
Yeah,
and then you-
disadvantage on ability checks.
An ability check.
Oh, I just get disadvantage on everything?
If it's an ability check.
So if you click where it says conditions at the bottom of that screen that pops up, there's a exhaustion meter. You can click 1.
I'm feeling really old manish right now. All
Sorry,
right, start from the
Nick.
beginning. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
So right above your main window where you have actions and spells and inventory and all that,
Right.
there's another box just to the right of your armor class that says defenses and conditions. Click
Okay.
where it says conditions, and then at the very bottom there's a thing that says exhaustion. So you click
If you
1.
click on the down arrow next to level, it shows you what all the different
What level am I?
effects are.
Exhaustion
level
1.
1.
So you have
Oh, I didn't know
disadvantage on
those.
ability checks.
Can I see what they all do?
Sure.
Yep,
Yeah, no,
click
that's why I was telling you. So
Oh.
there's an arrow next to level. Click on it; it'll do a drop-down menu.
Oh
And
shit!
it'll-
Number 6 is death.
Yes.
Don't
Just
get
from
too
being
tired.
tired.
Well,
Bro,
yeah, because
I've
you're not
come
resting.
close to that in real life.
Yeah.
I had to do that for college,
it-
man.
If it tells you anything, I think the most exhausted I've ever gotten in game is level 4. But you just have to rest to get it back. You have to.
Now you've given Jamie a goal. You had to just tell him exactly what the most you've been is.
Oh, yeah. No.
Now he
I
has
fucked
a
up.
now he has a goal.
I hope
Now,
you all
now
were
he's gonna
listening
try and kill
closely
you with exhaustion.
to that warning.
So I don't get any benefits of rest at all. I
No.
don't
You
get,
still
like, my
you
shit.
still gain all your spell slots and your health. You just have 1 point of exhaustion now.
Mm-hmm. Which it only affects your ability checks, not your attack rolls, because it specifically has a separate exhaustion level
Correct.
for attack rolls. It's just like if you wanted to do like,
A stealth check.
yeah, like a stealth check, or perception,
Oh.
intimidation, sleight of hand, shit like that.
Okay, that sucks.
You don't start getting hit for attack rolls until you hit level.
Why am I dead?
Because you chose exhaustion level 6.
Yeah, you click
Oh.
on 6.
I just wanted to see what it did.
Well, I mean,
Can
it tells you what it did.
Stab
There's
does.
the thing next to it.
Let me
Stab
see.
damage.
Stab.
Let me get you back.
Bless your.
Fix it on, can you fix it on your
Bless your
character sheet?
soul.
I think you can.
It doesn't
right?
say I'm dead.
You have a skull on your head on mine. Here, let's bring out a fresh stab. There he is.
Jesus.
Yeah, fresh stab.
All right, so 2 of you were just hanging out in the car. I assume you're not staying in there for the full 24 hours, right?
Yes, yes I am.
Oh. Now Lulu
Not for me.
goes wherever you are, Stab. What are y'all doing during this period? It's a lot of downtime.
Be like, guys, that
I'll
sucks.
be meditating and I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I think I actually can change my shit like on a rest. I think, or I might be getting my characters mixed up.
No, I won't spend the full 24 hours in there. I will spend Obviously, 8 hours of it resting, and then I'm going to, at some point, get out and I'll kind of walk around. And I've got this infernal puzzle box still, and I'll kind of fiddle with the puzzle box a little bit, and then just kind of make small talk with everybody throughout the day.
Who's behind me in the seat?
In the car?
Who?
In the car? What seat?
Yeah, in the car.
Nobody. I think Hayes said he got out and started fiddling with the puzzle box.
Okay, Stab is exhausted, and he's be like, fuck this, and he's gonna pull the chair and lay all the way back. He's gonna let it slide.
He's gonna
And
lay
he's
back.
He's just gonna try to get rid of this exhaustion.
You just feel the sweat on your forehead dripping down as you're just laying inside this tormentor, hoping that somehow you can recuperate. Unfortunately, you'll have to wait a period of time before you can try to long rest again, though. But you could definitely just hang out there and chill if you want. All right. Well, everyone else outside of the vehicle, you're kind of just minding to your own business, just keeping a lookout. There's a long period to hang around, so I assume you make small talk and this and that. But just kind of glancing at your surroundings, you do notice a few things change over the hours. You see the Styx intake that was coming into the Goo River. It's completely dried up. That happened just a couple hours after you guys dropped those rocks in. The Goo River is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it looks like you could see what looks to be a large pieces of a creature forming at the bottom of it. It's hard to see. It's still covered with quite a bit of goo, but there's definitely something almost looks like being born down below. And I'll say 23 hours have passed at this point.
Watching more and more of this creature become visible in this chasm, I will start to feel kind of increasingly nervous. What would I know about, because we didn't necessarily make a contract pact with this thing for it to give us blood. I just asked it as nicely as I possibly could in my concussive state 3 times, and it said just to wait. So I'm kind of going through that interaction in my head and thinking how easy it would be for this thing to literally just appear and cut us all in half. So what would I know about, I guess, would I know anything about this type of demon, and whether or not, is there anything I can dig up from the back of my brain that would potentially put my mind at ease?
Make a history check. From what you've learned so far in Avernus, there seems to be some sort of devil hierarchy. Everything you've talked to, you know they're definitely devils. You're not even sure what the difference between a devil and a demon is quite yet. But you know that a pit fiend is way, way up on that hierarchy. You were told to find a powerful foe and extract its blood. Some other devils approached that seem very strong as well that you just dealt with. And they seem to want whatever you were getting after as well. You know for a fact that whatever's forming has to be very, very strong. You also know, based on your past experience, that devils tend to manipulate words, lie, cheat, steal, and try to just swindle their way to get what they want in most cases. You've seen a few of the stronger ones demand what they want via threat of violence so far as well. But that is all you remember in your experiences with devils. You haven't actually met or talked with a pit fiend directly yet, but you can assume it can't be too much different.
So I'll say, well, perhaps maybe if, I'm just thinking this in my head, if it's used to just being barked at by higher-ups or whoever, maybe the fact that we did it a solid, it's been stuck here, it's deteriorating, and we didn't use that as leverage, we just freed it, right? That's a noble thing. But do pit fiends value noble things? No. But, they value their life. Or what is life? What is it? Oh God. What are we doing here? We should leave, right? No, we need the blood. Would he give us the blood? This is fair. It's a fair exchange. We freed him, and now we get blood. But will he see it? And I'm just gonna be visibly like pacing and gesturing as though I'm saying it, even though I'm just thinking it in my head. Just right along the cliffside here.
No, everyone else, you could see him doing this, and are you actually saying that out loud quietly to yourself? Are you talking
No,
back and forth?
but I'm saying this in my head, but I'm gesturing and moving my head and my body as though I am saying it out loud.
Okay, so yeah,
Does Stab hear this from the car?
He's not saying anything, so you can't hear anything. But no, you wouldn't be able to even see him from the. Well, I guess you might be able to see him if you're sitting in the front, but you're laying down, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't see anything. It's been 23 hours actually. You've been laying in the car this entire time.
What?
Yeah, it's been 23 hours just hanging out.
Oh man. Yes, he has. Stab has been sitting in the car trying to get rid of the exhaustion, but at the last hour, I'm just like, man, fuck this. He's gonna see out, and he's gonna see Hayes immediately pacing back and forth, and go to him. Hey, buddy.
I'll turn around right as he's like walking up to pace the other direction. Ah! And I'll almost drop and fumble the puzzle box that's in my hand because I've been doing it almost like a Rubik's Cube in one hand while I'm like thinking about this. Yes. Just thinking.
Thinking about.
Whether or not we should get the hell out of here or try and leverage the fact that we just freed this pit fiend without any sort of agreement in exchange for basically nothing, in hopes that we ask nicely and it will give us its blood.
Stab's gonna look down at the goo for a second before he answers. Is there still goo down there?
Very gross in there. There's a bit of goo, but a lot of it's dried up on the sides. There now just seems to be one individual puddle with something forming, as you sometimes see a hand popping out of the top of the well, not even river, out of the puddle now.
So the question is, does this thing wake up and honor the fact that we freed it from whatever torment it was going through? Or does it wake up and cut us in half for fun because it's been bored because it's been stuck in this puddle of goo for however long?
Let's ask it. So, I'm just gonna think Shamroth in my head.
You actually get no response.
I will speak to it in primordial, or not in primordial, in infernal in my head. And I'll say, Shumroth, are you there?
You can faintly hear in your mind a few visceral grunts and groans, as well as echoing screams among those groans, but nothing else.
I'll look back over to Stab and say, well, I think I maybe have its attention. Maybe try again.
You want me to try again?
I just shrug. You've spoken with it before. All I did was ask it for blood. I don't even remember half of that.
All right. I'm gonna think Shamroth again.
You hear the same thing Hayes just heard, Stab.
Is it grunting?
It's like deep guttural, just repeatedly, as well as high-pitched screams all around. Just for a
Back
moment.
over at Stab and say, I mean, who knows how long he's been stuck down there?
So
Been stopped up.
he's all stopped. So Stab's gonna look over the fucking goo again. Is it like a cocoon forming with the fucking goo or some shit? What's going on exactly?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, you're starting to see outlines of a red body start forming.
Ooh. You think I can hit that body with this rock?
You probably could, yes. But should you, is the question. And the question I've also been pondering is, should we leave? Or should we try and say, oh, hello, Mr. Pit Fiend. Huge fans. Remember how we freed you? Do you think we could get just a little bit of your blood for not weird reasons? It's not weird, promise.
Well, shit. Do you think we can get blood now while he's kind of like forming still?
Do you want to risk touching that stuff that's in the chasm down there?
Meh.
I prefer to remain. Well, honestly, I don't know what would happen, but I've not made it this far in life by sticking my hands and feet in liquids that I don't know what they are.
Ironically, Stab has throughout the beginning of this
Yeah.
campaign. I'm gonna take my glove off, then touch it.
Shit.
Jamie, just in case we're about to get into something, I'd like to inform you that Doya spent the time reviewing his spells list and stretching his arms because he hasn't used them to fly a lot lately.
Okay.
What's the silhouette of the cocoon look like, Jamie?
Large. Very large.
Oh shit. I'm gonna turn to Hayes and be like, oh come on, look at him forming over there. He's got the stature of a little bitch, you know. We could take him closer on. Look at that. Look at those little old legs right there. Somebody missed leg day. I'm just gonna go on like try to doing my best to like make Hayes feel better, but by like berating the fucking intimidating ass shit down there.
You realize he can probably hear you, right? You're not doing much for our case.
Oh shit, man. He can't hear. He ain't formed no ears yet.
And I'll say this in Infernal again. Shumroth, if you've heard everything we've said for the past 24 hours, give us one grunt. And if you haven't, give us one of your high-pitched screams.
You hear a long groan in your head, but as well as a cacophony, I don't know, a group of high-pitched screams as well.
Do I hear
We're
that
right
too?
the first time. Cacophony.
It could be yes, could be no.
That could be anything. But I'm gonna stop talking shit. No, not because I'm scared or nothing, but
We should be on our best behavior because honestly, this could spell the end for us, regardless of how well we just performed. And I'll gesture back to all the dead devil corpses still littering the ground.
Stab's
that
gonna
was like one of his fingernails.
yeah. Stab's gonna turn back towards Elgin and Doya and just yell out, "Hey, you guys having second thoughts about this?"
Elgin has kind of been in a meditative state for most of the day, just getting his spells and whatnot in order and rearranging some things. But he'll start kind of slowly walking over towards everyone and
Be like, "Man,
So
did
we're
you see
having
this
cold
shit?
feet?
I mean, look at that big fucking thing. Look at that. It's all wriggling and gross. Look at that."
I'm gonna go around Stab and kind of just peer over the edge and
Well, we are in hell, Stab. Most things look that way.
Look, my main point is, what's the return on investment here? We potentially
This thing
Do-
wants
do
to
we
kill
rely-
Vale, right?
yes, but also we've functionally set it free, but that doesn't mean
That's
it's
true.
not been bored and just wants to kill something as soon as it wakes up. And us being the first thing it sees, not great. Or do creatures such as these, do they honor the fact that we freed it from its cage? And will
Well-
they either, oh, I will allow you to live and leave, or best case scenario, here's some blood as well. Also, I will leave you with your torsos intact.
Well, I look at it this way. Bale is a ally of Zariel. Am I correct?
That seems to be what we've encountered?
Yes.
Well, I don't profess to know how a demon or a devil thinks, but I've always believed in the idea that the enemy of my enemy could potentially be an ally.
Oh, you
He changed it to potentially.
I'm not saying that he would help us, and I'm not even saying that we should trust him. What I am saying is that we should trust him to be exactly what we know him to be. He is a creature of hell. But that doesn't mean he can't be a useful tool.
He's going to serve his best interest, and we just have to figure out what those are. Is it
His
in
best
his
interest is Baal. That's what he wants. I say we give it to him.
Can I
yes,
speak
but
up?
we need.
What was that, Lulu?
Yes, Lulu.
I think you said that Bell is Zariel's ally, right?
I had made that assumption.
Not ally, more of coworker?
They are professionally aligned.
They share the
That
same
is-
water cooler.
Yes.
Oh, that makes more sense. He is the one that cut her hand off.
Well, there you go. I think maybe we should be the ones sowing the seeds of disruption. After all, this is Zariel's realm. Zariel is the, pardon my French, the big swinging dick around here.
Yeah.
So that said, what if we could inject a little, and I know this is against my religion, but yes. What if we unbalance the scales of power here?
Well,
What if
first
we
of all,
inserted a little anarchy?
First of all, based on what I've seen at every bathhouse we've been to, I don't believe your initial statement is correct. I believe. Well, you see where I'm going there. Second of
That's
all,
buddy. That's
how
buddy.
do you propose we accomplish point number 2?
Well, first, let me address your first one. I might be a man of the cloth, but I'm also a man of the sword, and the shield, the mace, and the bludgeon. That said, there's nothing in Helm's edict that says I can't have sex with a demon. Or a devil, for that matter. All he cares is that I maintain the balance. But there's
What,
nothing.
though?
Ah, exactly. That doesn't mean we can't upset the balance of our enemies. That is more of a moral gray area. Now, what I think is that we unleash Shumrath. Let him run roughshod against Baal and whatever other enemies we have here. He is powerful, am I not mistaken? He could potentially maybe steal Zariel's attention into a different direction. Baal as well. These could be boons to us that could give us a little more anonymity around here and allow us to attack where is least expected. Because if Baal and Zariel are more worried about this sumbitch here, they're less worried about us. And if he's more worried about them, he's less concerned with us.
As though a veil of darkness about us.
Yes, yes. You see, I think, in the end, regardless of what demon or devil ends up winning the day, as long as it's not Zariel, I think our mission is accomplished. I mean, we don't know what plans either Bale or Shamroth have in mind, but something tells me that they'll at least have some time to think about what they're gonna do, and that'll give us all the time in the world to save everyone, get the hell out of Dodge, and be back in Baldur's Gate, selling chicken to the masses, and yeah, who knows?
You hear a rumbling from below.
Oh
I look
shit!
down at my stomach. I forgot to eat. I'm sorry. And I'll just
Somebody's
pull
got
a
the
ration
tumblers.
out and I'll start munching on it.
The rumbling gets a little bit more intense as you hear a voice following behind it. It starts off as a low growl and then turns into a massive roar as you hear something just split open down below where the Goo River once was. As you
Scab is staring.
turn and look, you see a massive red creature appear from it, holding its
That's a
arms
big
out
bitch.
wide as it holds its right hand in the air, and with a whip of flames, a huge black maul appears in its hand. It
I
leaps
whispered
into the air. Go ahead. You can talk.
I-
Do it real quick.
just quickly as this is happening in front of us, I'll just lean over to Stab and say, well, here we go. We're gonna find out. Now's the time to shit your pants if you're going to.
It leaps
Stab is-
into the air and immediately, in one fell swoop, flies right over all of you and lands with a crash right in front of you. The ground quakes at its landing. It turns to face
Take a
you.
deep breath and just approach it. I'm gonna just try and just swallow my fear, which is very, very real and potent at the moment. And I will walk up and just take a deep breath and look up at it and just kind of nod my head down slowly and look back up. And I won't say anything at the moment.
It turns and looks to the scarred remains of what was a piece of the river Styx over here. And then it looks back to you all and says, "Is this your doing?"
I'll speak to it in Infernal and say, it is, yes.
Then I will spare you for now. I have business to attend to. That damn Bell will get what's coming.
Indeed, he will. You are quite the fearsome adversary. I would not want to be on the wrong side of your maul. I appreciate you sparing our lives. For now, albeit.
The pit,
Ask him about the blood.
the pit fiend looks off to the distance in this direction and says, "I will raise an army. I will raise it as fast as I can. He will not see me coming, and he will die." He starts to flap his wings, but he hasn't lifted off yet.
I say, Shumrath, again, still speaking completely in Infernal. Before you go, oh mighty one, how long have you been trapped down there?
Shumrath stops flapping his wings and slowly turns his head and looks down on you. And almost when he looks down, you suddenly feel that separation. Like for some reason, it almost like he got bigger. Like you just became his primary focus.
I like just a little shit.
just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
He says to you, Too long have I been trapped."
Indeed. And for one, I know what it can feel like to be completely trapped and deceived. But might I ask, all of that time, you now have our group here who has freed you with no requests, no bargaining chips, no contracts, we just freed you. Do you find that to be valuable?
His eyes are still locked onto yours as you see him take one step forward towards you, and he says, "Speak plainly, tiefling."
You see, we are on a mission ourselves. A quest, if you would. Might I ask a favor of the great and mighty Shunrath? That we have freed you, perhaps you could supply us with a small amount of your essence, your blood. As even still, when you were cocooned, we watched over and made sure you were not disturbed.
Make a persuasion check, Hayes.
Advantage because speaking Infernal?
It's gonna be regular against this guy.
Okay.
Oh! That's pretty high.
Shumreth looks down at you for a few seconds, just his gaze only on you, and then you see his eyes shift to Doya, and then Stab, and then Elgin, and then Lulu, and they stay on Lulu for just a moment. He then chuckles just slightly and turns around. What are you barking at? Chill. He chuckles and turns around and takes a few steps away. And it looks like he's stretching a bit as he steps away. And then he turns to you and says, "I think I might be able to help you out then. All that time as that abomination. I need to see what I can do. A test then. You wish my blood? Earn it. Let us see if you're worth it." And he holds his mace out to the side. That would be where we go into some combat, but that's what we're going to call for the evening.
Shit!
Yay.
I mean, yay.
Did he speak? Did he respond to him all in common or in? So do we know what's going on?
He spoke aloud and only in common.
Okay.
Well, I feel like an idiot.
Nah, man, you did good. You danced around it and like.
Hayes, I can
licked your
assure
tail a little
you,
bit.
your decisions had heavy impact with everything you just did. So good work, everybody. Good work.
Oh, shit. Now we gotta find Pit Fiend.
Well,
He's half dead.
yeah, if
Nah,
you
he's
notice
like
that,
75%.
y'all should be able to see his health bar. He came out, it looks like, yeah, he wasn't at 100%, so something's going on there. So you got that going on.
I mean, if
little
if he
stiff.
wants us to just take blood, I don't think he wants us to kill him. So
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Y'all got to make that choice when the time comes, which will be next week. Which is everyone good for? We good for some next week action?
Yes.
let's see.
Wait.
Next week,
No, maybe not.
Oh,
Wait.
That should be
Yes,
good.
yes.
excellent.
Diamonds are forever.
Well, I suppose, yeah. I guess that's it. Anyone got any final comments before I say bye-bye to everybody?
Should we go ahead and roll new
Zimbabwe.
characters, or?
Look, y'all just handled those two sneaky devils that have been following you for a long time, mind you. And only one of you got kind of hurt. I think y'all gonna be fine. Y'all are tougher than you look.
That man was a
I
heat-seeking missile.
Yeah, they definitely had their targets and strategies, but y'all are fine. It's just Pit Fiend, and just another Tuesday, right? Another Monday.
That's right.
Just another manic Monday.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna say bye to folks out there. Everyone who's been watching via Twitch or YouTube, because we upload these on Cloak and Stagger YouTube. Check it out. All of our stuff's there. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. We do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. I have another campaign I'm working on that'll be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. The Witch Beyond the Wild The wild
Wilds
light.
Beyond the Witchlight.
The Wilds Beyond the Witchlight. That's the one. We'll be doing that on Wednesday. I've almost got everything I need to get it going. I've just got a couple more, I's dot T's cross, that type of stuff. So that's
And
coming soon.
we have other big stuff in the works too.
Zimbabwe.
You think I should tell him? Think I should hold off or tell him? What do you think?
Fart jars.
Tell him. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. So for a while, we were doing our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, meeting up at Mr. Moose's house every Saturday, where he converted his entire living room into a studio every week, which was insane. I don't know why he would ever agree to that, but the son of a bitch has done it for years, so good on him. However, you may have noticed we've been on a bit of a break from it. That is going to change soon, as we are converting one of my rooms into a permanent studio. We'll have our own setup here. Finally, permanently, we'll be able to meet up every week and bring back our Saturday campaign, as well as do many other shenanigans with whatever the fuck we're going to put in there. So yeah, that's being built right now, which is really awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I got all the Moose expertise for it. He has the knowledge. He can put a lot of holes in my ceiling, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with it.
Keep that room clean, Jamie.
It's the cleanest room in my house.
No chips
right now.
in there. Okay.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. Subscribe, follow, bell, tweet, all the good stuff. We appreciate it. Look up Cloak and Stagger. You'll find us. I think we're the only ones called this, minus a Tom and Jerry cartoon or maybe some Nintendo game. But yeah, we're
To
it.
this
So
day.
Check us out all over the place. Again, thanks for being here tonight, and I guess we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
E